Oh my God. My God. I'm so sorry. We're a little late. I've just been having a little crises. My earbuds, the little rubber gazinta.
Silicon, technically.
What?
Silicon, technically.
So, okay, the little gazinta into my ear was not there. And then you see the way I have that little what's it called? Light thingamajiggy. And then the other side that just broke, just decided to not work and break. So yeah, like that. And then Dennis is late, and then yeah, my dog's an asshole, and there's all that. All right, greetings. Welcome to
Jeremy.
Welcome to Tuesday, February 18th in the year 2025. I just need a moment. Just a moment.
You do that. I'll sing Led Zeppelin for everybody.
No, don't do that. I have a glass of milk and chocolate and
Well, I just got into town today to find my girl has gone away. She took the Greyhound at the general store.
Go ahead.
That's it? That's all you got? One thing? No, my dog's an asshole. My dog doesn't listen to me, and I taught him ride a car, and he normally will just sit down and wait for the car to pass. And it's not like there's a lot of cars here because it's like a dead end street, but there's been a lot of work here because of the hurricanes and people rebuilding and stuff like that. So a lot of big trucks and whatever. And and he's just not listening. He's just being a dick. So whatever. Oh,
I searched it myself. I searched the town, and when I finally did sit down, I found myself no wiser than before. She said we couldn't do no wrong, and our love could be so strong. She locked up my heart in the bottom drawer.
Okay, you done?
Oh, well.
I'm just a little cranky. I'm just saying. I'm just a little cranky. I'm going to have a little donut. Dennis is running a little late. He's out for dinner. How dare he have a personal life? And so here I sit with Mr. Whiskers, who has absolutely no idea what went on with the show today. So,
none whatsoever.
None whatsoever. So there's that.
Now my baby's gone, and I don't know what to do. She took my love and walked right out the door. And if I ever find that girl, I know one thing for sure. She's gonna give her something that she never had before.
Did you see my t-shirt I found? I fucking found it finally.
Oh, you did find it. Oh, look at you.
Yep. Check out the back. Hold on. Hold on. Back. 2005, Madison Square Garden. Be there, be square.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Look at you, fancy schmancy.
All right, here we are.
Well, can we? I know it's already kind of like a week removed, but since RadioGunk officially is the only people on Earth that could find the Great American Bowl ratings, can we just take a second to appreciate that shit?
Yes, I will go to our website at radiogunk.com/forums. Find your ridiculous thing. Let's see if I can find it.
Let's just say, in the all-important demographic, she literally pulled a 0.0. And actually did a little research, Nielsen ratings. They seldom give anybody less than like 30,000, benefit of the doubt viewers. They gave her 5,000. That's not even. That's like what, an elementary school.
Can you tell me where that? Oh, here it is. Hold on, let me share it. Let me share it with our peeps so everybody can see.
Thank you, Autobot.
What is going on?
0.0. Literally, now that's not us being dicks. That's literally what it was.
Okay, maybe the upcoming days I get access to.
Are you sure that's the right one?
I don't know. 0.0. Great American Basketball had no measurable audience.
Nope, that's not it.
Well, all right then.
That ain't it. It's go. It should be the one with the little red thingy.
Breaking effing news. Whoops, Russia just hit Chernobyl's protective shield with a missile.
No.
Okay. Is it page 1.
Hang on, let me go do this for
This
us.
is our forum, everybody who doesn't really pay attention to us outside of here.
Why would they?
Yeah, so a lot of people come here and, just
Here we go. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down.
Okay, got there. Here we are. Let's see. So will you explain to us what these ratings mean?
Absolutely will.
Okay, awesome. What do you got?
Zoom in. Okay. Zoom in.
More?
Well, you know what? I'll just zoom it in myself. So basically, you'll see the demographics broken up into two pieces, the top one and then the bottom one. The bottom one is basically the Pacific time airing of the thing. So you can kind of take that with a grain of salt. Household, which is HH demo, that is a percentage of the actual TVs that were turned on at that particular time. And this represents basically that shitty channel, the Great American Family Channel. This is all they basically aired that day. So household, they essentially
a full day.
Yeah, they are saying that 51,000 people tuned in, which is a 0.04 percentage of the total TVs that were turned on.
Mm-hmm.
And then the P2, that means people 2 years old and above that might have actually stopped by her channel to see this shit fest at any given time. So they gave her 63,000, which is not even, dude. Any show that would get pull that would immediately be canceled. We're talking about you're just throwing fucking money away. Then,
0.0.
They have the 25 to 54
demographic. 25.
Did I just break up?
No.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. They gave her 5,000 viewers.
Wow.
Which is nothing. Literally nothing. And that's literally like if you have a 0.0, they will literally give you like 30,000, house chips to play with. They didn't even do that. They're essentially saying not only did people watch, people probably didn't even know where the fuck to find this fucking thing.
Well, none of us did. I mean, we know that. Oh, yeah. Yes. Jeremy Harrelson, that's an excellent idea. I think we need Mr. Dangles to recap this on his news channel.
Yes, absolutely. But literally to say, we always joke around that nobody saw this. Nobody. And it explains that because during the Super Bowl, there's a picture of Beth and she's just staring into the abyss. They probably told her, hey, by the way, you're the only one watching.
Yeah. All right. Well, 0.0. Couple of things. Let me see in the chat here. Read your gunk emails. Yes, Jeremy. All in. Okay. So I'm sorry I didn't reply, but yeah, let's get that going. Jeremy has wonderfully volunteered to help me with my guitar playing. Well, we're gonna jam. I think it'll be fun. Okay.
Anyways, so we can comfortably put that baby to fucking rest. That show literally had nobody watch it. Like no joke. Literally had nobody watching it.
Literally.
Didn't
somebody put you yesterday for saying literally too many times?
Oh, I'm trying to get people drunk again tonight.
Okay.
Literally.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Did I even put in the clips? I've been remiss today. I must confess. My sliding doors had to get redone.
Literally?
Not literally, but actually figuratively. Had to get done. And so dudes were here all day long from 8 o'clock this morning till about 5 o'clock tonight. And I got absolute dick done today. I didn't leave the house. I didn't do anything. I literally did not leave the house. So yeah, I got nothing accomplished. I have 22 clips. I don't even know what they are. I'm kind of lost without, Dennis giving us the play-by-play.
So
today,
I understand that the Shemale gave the show the old Amy Schumer.
No. I think that was a recorded interview. 'Cause
Gotcha.
so she wasn't coming on live. It's just that Wilding was going to be interviewing her, but there was never like a discussion that was going to be on today. So we don't know.
That's weird because they kind of insinuated that they were.
I don't know. I don't know enough.
So you're saying that the ladyboy dicked out?
Yep. She was
Okay.
dick. I don't know what happened there. So let's start the show. All of you who joined us yesterday, thank you so much. That was really, really fun doing the review of Howard on 60 Minutes with Beth and the It's All About Him Ed thing that went on with that. So we really had fun with that, and appreciate all of you that kind of checked us out last night, even though it wasn't a real show. So let's
But
go.
is this really a real show? Come on, let's be honest.
Literally, it's not.
Literally.
By the way, can I just tell you that organic milk is really delicious? Not raw milk, just this organic milk.
As long as you don't mistake that for horse semen.
Ew, Xavier. Ew. But this is delicious, I have to tell you. Okay, all done.
Makes you big, makes you strong, makes you fart all day long.
I don't fart from milk. Is that a thing? Is that people
No,
do that?
that's something we said in elementary school because there used to be a drink milk commercial. Makes you big, makes you strong, and we would me and my friend Chester Foster would say, makes you fart all day long.
I don't really know what that is, but I'm.
By the way, Chester was the only white guy in that school.
In your fully Mexican school?
No. There was a black guy too. His name was Jojo. How's that for stereotype?
So Jojo and Chester were your two tokens in the whole school. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So I bought something the other day, and they sent me this cute little skeleton as like a little gift, and he's very delicious. I play with him like all the time. I just kind of wiggle him like.
If you didn't bring enough to share with the class, you need to put that away.
Okay, I'll put it down. All right, let's start the show. Let's see what's going on. Start show. Here we go. Uh-oh. Your input cannot be opened.
$1 for every time I've heard that.
The one time that I am okay. All right. I think I fucked up. Hang on. You guys hang on with me. Just stay there. Don't move. Let me delete all of this. Let me close this. I'm telling you, it's just been one of those days, and I'm awfully sorry. Let's just start this all over again.
It's not a rough show. It's a show.
All right. Let me see if I can drag all of these in. There we go. Can you hear that?
Drag like the ladyboy?
It's dragged like a dog with no legs. All right, let me. You know, that was yesterday's show, and all the clips have already been deleted, and that's why it wasn't popping up. So let's see. I have to put them in order. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right, here we go. Starting. He's miserable, and I'm enjoying it. Here we go.
Oh, that's loud. It's really loud.
I'm in the worst fucking
Maybe
mood
it's your
ever.
head.
So aggravated. I'm trying to calm down. You know, I usually wear a jacket when I do the
That's
show.
really loud, Mo.
It's not really loud.
I made the mistake
Okay.
It's not loud.
to say that the air conditioning. I used to have control of the air conditioning in the radio studio, but somebody
radio
moved
studio.
it outside of the studio, and I don't know why. Like, why would you move the control on the wall for the air conditioning from the room I'm in to another room where I'm not in? I don't even understand.
So it's basically saying that he no longer has control of his air conditioning in his radio studio in Florida because somebody somehow moved it out of his studio into another room even though it's Tuesday and he did all 3 shows last week from Florida, but now control is no longer his, is what
He-
he's.
What century is he living in? I bet he still has the old school thermostat. They're like yellow brown with the little slider thing on top.
I don't think so. I would think about the house.
I don't,
Come on.
bro.
What do
I can, yeah.
Plastic ones that have already like yellowed with age and like sea salt,
For that type of house, how does he not have like just modern smart fucking thermostats?
I don't know, but thank you, Shane, for your donation. There is another world of internet trolling. One of our people had a car accident today, then deleted the video because it proves they committed a crime. Who's one of our people, Shane? Are we talking about somebody?
Dennis? Just kidding.
Are we talking about somebody from RadioGunk? What are we talking about here? They give us
Listen, do we really want to like narrow it down?
I would like to interview the person who got into the car accident because I'm a glutton for punishment and I love to see people in pain. So there, yes.
Well, you got the right host then.
Yes, yes, I would like to see that, please. Thank you so much. So I wanted to explain to you about this T-shirt. I have been looking for this T-shirt for, I don't know, probably like 10 years. And it was a 9 Inch Nails concert I went to back in 2005. And finally today, I discovered it in a ball and I washed it and I flat dried it so that I could wear it tonight for my friends. And then I went online to see how much it was going for in the secondary vintage T-shirt market. And I will just throw out to all of you that if you have vintage rock T-shirts that you are interested in parting with, I would be interested in buying them from you. So if you shoot me out an email at RadioGunk at gmail.com, I would be happy to indulge you. But not like if they're extra larges, because that just doesn't work for anything. I can't even sleep in those. Something like maybe like a small, medium, large kind of scenario. That would be great.
Do you hear that, people? There is no you. There is only me. Says Mo.
There's no I in you. That's right.
There is no you. There is only me.
When she says buy, she means pay for postage. No. Shoot it out to me. Give me a price and we'll discuss. Yeah, Autobot Al. XXL does not work for me at all. It's just not. It's just, let me see. What does Mike White have? I only have 2 concert shirts left and they are basically shredded. So used up. Yeah, I would take the shredded and used up ones. That's what I want. I want the super soft, washed 1,000 times, have holes in them. That's what I want. I don't want perfect condition. I want something that has been well worn. So yeah, I'm all in for that. Is Mo fighting?
I have a 1985 Culture Club. Yes, I am a dude tour T-shirt.
Okay. Whatever you're saying is wrong because I have begged you for T-shirts since I know you.
Okay, that was kind of
8 or 9 years. I am not fighting with cobwebs. There's like these little no-see-um bugs that are all over the place here in Florida. And because of the way the lighting shines down, I can see them like floating in front of me and they're absolutely biting me.
Oh, are you like on shrooms? Can you catch your own hand right now?
Yes, I cannot. Oh my God. I only have a Kraftwerk T-shirt. Yeah, I'd be all into that too, Dorian Morgan. Absolutely. Yes, I check Goodwill all the time. I go there all the time. Where I go for my manicure, pedicure is right next to a Goodwill. So every time I'm done, I go through the racks with my hand like this because, they're still wet. And, but Goodwill knows to take out the good. There's a noise.
Uh-oh. Hey, Mo, will you take a Johnny Rebel It's Our Drinking Fountain Tour 86?
No. There's a noise in here. There's a noise in the ceiling.
Tripping balls. Someone's tripping balls.
I'm not. There's a noise in the
gunk. Listen, you. I take directions under protest.
There's a noise in the ceiling, and I don't know what it is. It might be a squirrel or something. I don't know.
Ghost in the machine.
It is like a gunk. It was like a slight gunk. I'm not even joking. Yeah. All right. Let's move on. I don't know what that noise is, and it's freaking me out right now. All right. Let's continue with this shit show. Hope no. Okay. Yeah. So this is him warning us that he's not in a good mood because the air conditioning is not working. And just in case we were tuning in for fun, it's not going to happen. Here we go.
For the air conditioning from the room I'm in to another room where I'm not in. I don't even understand. I hope, let me start over again. I hope no one tuned in for fun.
No,
because there won't be
didn't.
any fun on today's show. It's going to be me bitching a lot. I'm saying that up front. There's plenty other fun shows on this
No, there isn't.
service, Sirius XM.
Wow, look at Xavier just dropped out. Xavier just left me for dead. Yeah, any t-shirts you have, I'm interested in. So just Al, whatever you got. Oh, here's Whiskers. Whiskers came back in. What happened to you?
Doesn't it make you feel better? The pigs have won tonight. They can all sleep soundly, and everything is all.
How many AC units do you think that manor has? So let's think about
I could probably tell you right off the top of my head,
head.
something like that. Minimum of 8. Minimum.
So this house that I'm in here in Florida is under 3,000 square feet. Under 3,000.
Which is a relatively big house.
Under 2,500 square feet. Under 2,500 square feet. And here alone, there are one down here, 2, 3, 4. Four
Yeah,
under 2,500 square feet. So for a house that's 15,000 square feet,
Yeah.
I mean, what could that possibly be? What could that possibly be? 8?
And
10?
considering most homes like that have one dedicated just to the wine cellar, you know?
Well, I know that in this house there's like a main one, but it doesn't really do anything great for like the individual rooms because it's just like
No, yeah, the square footage. I mean,
right. And
well, I mean, it also depends. I mean, what the Sears rating on the fucking thing is, you know? Like I think I'm at, I can't remember. I want to say 4 or 6 ton unit at like 6,000 Sears or some crap like that. So
you just
it all depends.
unit,
What?
one major unit for the whole house.
I have one major, whatever the thing is outside called, but I have 2 different thermostats, and it feeds it to both.
So the problem here, I
I think
think
it's a 6 ton. I think it's a 6 ton.
the ceiling here is maybe 16 or 18 feet
Yeah.
high, and even with the fans running, it's just not enough. It's just not enough pushing out.
Like I said, it depends on your thingy outside, whatever the fuck that thing's called.
I don't know, but I know after the hurricane, 2 out of the 4 were lost. So these are
But here's the thing: you can get like the ones that really push air, like the 6, even higher tonnage, and they are now so efficient that they will use less electricity than a unit that you had like 10 years ago. That was a fraction of that.
I don't know anything about it, but I have to.
You know, I know there's an actual name for it. I can't think of it off the top of my head, so I go with thingy.
I have to believe in a 15,000 square foot house that there are no less.
Oh, bro,
than
at least 10 of those big fucking compressors.
Big ones, exactly, not the little ones that you buy.
Not the little ones, yeah.
Exactly. Who even fucking knows? Oh, BTU stands for British Thermal Units. I don't even know that. I didn't know that. I don't even know what that means.
We learn something new every day here.
And I don't care. I don't care. I mean, I like that Mike told us that it's British Thermal Units, but I know nothing about it. So apparently last night, Howard was snoring and Beth recorded it. And lest anyone think that this hasn't happened before, this is a bit that they did back in 2017. But yet it's back to haunt us. And it's weird that he didn't have Beth come in to talk about it or anything, but she apparently recorded him snoring last night And he decided to grace us with that. So let's go ahead and hear that.
That's me.
Oh my.
Yeah, I know. Like, what is going on there? Like, what is that?
I think we need to have a doctor analyze this.
I know.
So yeah, like that. So then the next half hour was spent on people calling in to try and talk to him about how, oh my God, you definitely have sleep apnea, you're fucking dying, whatever. And he didn't want to hear it. He didn't want to hear from anybody about what's going on with him. Well, now what, Pal L, why are you saying this is not him? I don't know. I don't know enough. I can't even imagine that was Beth recording him with her cell phone at night. Because if that was me, I'd be like chuckling in the background. I can't imagine that it was so isolated and so quiet like that. It's kind of weird. So what about Alice saying that snore is AI? I don't know if it's AI. It could be any snore, really. Yeah, so he did admit that, sometimes when he snores too loud, we have another room that Beth can go sleep in. Fucking house has like 9 bedrooms, and he's basically trying to tell us that it's just, just like another room that Beth can go in just in case he snores. It's so weird. It's so weird how he like downplays his house. Let us revisit the Palm Beach house. Hold on one second. Okay, Howard Stern. Howard Stern, Palm Beach. Why do I keep losing Xavier? It's kind of weird. All right, here. Let's just what is going on with you?
I don't know. Internet's being a bitch tonight. Password.
Okay, here's the $52 million Palm Beach house.
Not anymore. It's worth a lot more than that.
Oh my God, so much more. It's so crazy. It really is. It's so crazy. And this house, because we have no indoor pictures of this house because it was sold before it went on market. That's what these dudes do. They just kind of they get the heads up on what's a great deal or what's going on before it comes to market, and then you have the ability to buy it. So let's see how much 601 North Country Road is going for right now. I'd just be curious. Okay, he bought it for $52 million.
It's probably twice as much, at least.
Zillow, and see how much it's worth. $130 million.
Yes.
11 bathrooms. I don't know what that 1,100 square feet is.
Oh, you know what? I know I did a whole thread on this, on the history of the square footage on that house, and it shockingly, the square footage went from like one extreme to the other, and with no noticeable like actual physical add-ons. It's one of these places where the original home was like 1,100 square foot, and then someone built a mansion on it, and then claimed that that's the square footage by which they can get taxed on.
Wow. Okay, so here's the property taxes from 2023. Tax assessment was $77 million, and property taxes were almost $1.4 million. Can you imagine paying that much for property?
Oh, bro. I mean, we've gone over this a few times, and
no, it's just
we
always
guesstimate that he drops like around $8 million a year on his properties and maintenance.
Yeah,
that's just guessing, and we're probably like way underestimating that shit.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. It's kind of insane to me. But nonetheless, it's a tremendous house. I can't even imagine how much. I can't even imagine that it's that price. It just blows me away.
Well, it's because everything there is like crazy.
$130 million. Let's see what this guy says.
Okay, so we're going to look at the beautiful home that Howard Stern owns of that, but we're just going to cul-de-sac off of that main road that has some reportedly paid $50 million for on the H. Are still up on Google, like it's under construction. Rush Limbaugh's is
how
fully
huge that house
constructed.
is.
So obviously it was predating Rush's mansion. And we're going to roll in some clips you side what it looks
Look
like.
how huge that house is.
And you can see in these clips, the
$130
lot next
million.
to the right of Howard Stern's is just a vacant lot, no construction at all going on there. So this obviously is older footage than the one we saw previously, where obviously
It's curious. I don't think they have
property was
fireplaces
under
there. I don't
construction.
see any chimneys.
So very interesting. Movers and shakers making things happen. People.
All right. Enough with you.
Bro, you can't appreciate how big those places are until you're in one of them. Like, like a 10,000 square foot home to get from one end to the other. It takes a considerable amount of time. I can't imagine a house that big, bro.
Seriously, I've never been in a house that big. I don't even know from that. I
Yeah.
have friends here who have built houses, and they're huge to me, like 5,000 square feet, 6,000 square feet. And that to me is like almost unlivable, because I can't imagine being in such a big house.
Most of those homes have a kitchen that's a square footage of the average American house square footage. And talk about wasted on the fucking stupid. I mean, I bet fucking Beth Burns Chinese takeout, man. Can't imagine that either one of them ever even knows how to turn on a burner.
Stucco siding would not bang. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right.
Popcorn ceiling will not bang. Yeah, I know. And you remember that the house was built in like the 1990s, so I'm sure a lot of it was like very, very old when he moved in there.
Well, he added 10,000 square feet for closet space, famously, and then the contractors apparently were going to take him to court because he wasn't paying them.
Right, they had a lien on the house.
Yes,
they had a contractor's lien. It's just insane. I remember I have a girlfriend who lives in West Palm, and she and I took a drive down there to see his house, and it's just hedgerows. You can't really see anything, as opposed to where I am here. It's like the wealthy, like their houses are. There's a house being built here that's probably about 8,000 or 9,000 square feet, and the fucking thing is tremendous. Like it's just a tremendous house. I can't even imagine 10 or 15,000 square foot house. It just blows me away that's what people for two human beings is just kind of crazy.
Well, the funny part is, I know on more than one occasion he goofed on Imus having his home ranch studio, and he goofed on Rush Limbaugh doing his show from Palm Beach. Yes. And now, where are we?
Yeah, that's exactly. Imus Ranch. I was just going to look that up and see what Imus Ranch sold to Nebraska TV mogul. Let's check that out. It's pittance compared to what he had. The 3,400 acre New Mexico ranch, overseen by controversial radio personality Don Imus, was purchased Thursday by an ex-farmer who became a cable TV mogul. Let's see, blah, blah, blah.
What the hell was he farming?
Why isn't there any information here? Curious.
Yeah, but where was that located?
It's in New Mexico.
Oh, you could probably buy most of New Mexico for what Howard's house is worth.
Imus Ranch. Let's see. Let's check it out. Let's check out. Wow, it's a pretty big place.
It's New Mexico, bro.
Okay, so
it's considerably cheaper.
Is that the Alamo? Wow, he's got like a little
ghost. It's like a little
ghost town.
Yeah, it's like the Ponderosa, bro.
Like a little Wild West thing going on there. That's cool. That's pretty big fucking
and that was a tax deductible, wasn't it? It was like a charity ranch.
Wow, interesting.
they are freaking. They just are shameless bastards, man.
Who is?
Well, wasn't the whole deal that this was a charitable place, and it was the Cancer Ranch or some shit like that?
Yes,
I
yes,
mean,
yes.
so that's a tax write-off, right? In
Yeah.
some respect.
I was going to tell you guys something like a really interesting thing, which I thought was really cool. I just read it in, my Apple News or something. And I was going to ask you about it because I know how big of a Disney fan you are. So I was going to ask you this question and see if you could guess the answer to it. Okay. So, there's a bronze statue of Disney holding Mickey's hand.
Into
Right.
looking into the future at the hub. Yes.
Okay. So, do you know? Okay. This is like a really cool question. And I'm going to ask it to you, but, I can't really access the information right this second. Do you know what this? Do you know what this little symbol is right here?
I can't. We'll zoom in.
This?
Well, I can't really. It's kind of small.
Let me see. Let me get closer. There. Do you know what that symbol is?
Knowing Walt it's either I hate the Jews or name or something would do with his daughter.
No. Okay. So I love having this little quiz knowledge thing for you. So basically, there is this ranch outside of Palm Springs that all these like super, super wealthy elite people
Yes.
still are and were members of. And he was like a founding, it's a Grand Wizard pin. And he was like a father of it.
Right
and
on.
and it was such a big thing in his life that's why they included it on his on that bronze statue. So hold on, I'm gonna
Well, considering that smoking killed him, it should have been like the Marlboro Man on that tie.
so let me tell you. Okay, it's called Smoke Tree Ranch.
I wasn't that wrong.
It's Smoke Tree Ranch, and it's just like this exclusive place. See, there's the symbol. And it's kind of like where the wealthiest of the wealthy would go, and they'd buy these houses that didn't have like a lot to them. See, he built this like Walt Disney Hall where people could come watch TV, because originally they didn't even have TVs at the houses. And there would be like a general pool area, and nobody had pools. And so it's like where the
How come I have a pool in Palm Springs? Jesus Christ.
But they had a shared pool. Everybody shared. Everybody ate dinner together every night. Everybody just kind of hung out together every single night.
I wonder who else was a member of that little club.
Well, it's interesting because there's cottages that you can rent there, but it's not necessarily open to the public. And some dude who's in charge of Marvel right now, some gay guy, just purchased.
Not Kevin Feige, right?
No, not Kevin Feige. Not Kevin.
The other dude, the guy above him.
Let me see news, because it was just inside the wealthy California.
Because if you ask me, Feige sounds a little bit like.
Yes. Okay. Sure, it does. So yeah, inside the wealthy California. This is the article I read. So secretive, people barely know it exists. See, I'm just trying to enlighten you guys to this kind of shit. So Smoke Tree Ranch, and then the whole article was about some dude who purchased there. He just bought a house there for like $3 million. It wasn't even listed. It was just kind of like was passed to him with the knowledge that it's available to be had. And then he bought it and whatever. And so, yeah, Smoke Tree was Walt's special hideaway. See, you learn something new every day.
See, I guess you got to have like money to enjoy Palm Springs. Because I've been to Palm Springs a few times, all of it during the summer. And holy shit, that is not fun to be out there.
That's brutal. It's brutally fucking hot. And it's just not a fun place.
Must be a rich thing.
All right, I'm going to move on a little bit. And okay, so this was weird. So, for some bizarre reason, and maybe Autobot Al can highlight us on what the hell this was about, he went into a whole conversation about a scary movie called Wishmaster. Do you know this movie?
I do not.
So, yeah. So, here, let me let you hear it, and then we'll come back to it.
Some clips from a movie. First, I thought it was a joke, but evidently it's a real horror film. There's two of them. I got to see this film because it's crazy. Have you ever seen Wishmaster?
No, that
Oh man,
Wishmaster. No,
Do you know this movie?
jeez. I was watching some clips of some guy, and I thought it was like a sketch from Saturday Night Live or something. The guy is the devil, and he tries to steal your soul by offering you a wish.
So, I'm not necessarily sure why he.
How old is this movie?
1997.
Oh, weird.
So why would this be something that he would talk about today? I'm not really understanding.
Anybody of notoriety or anybody in that movie?
Well,
that we would know?
Robert Englund is in it, but again, it's from 1997 when he was kind of like a hot thing. But yeah, nobody, honestly. And I just don't understand why he's talking about it. And I don't understand what it's about. Yes, Wishmaster is considered worth watching for horror fans, particularly if you enjoy practical effects and unique take on the djinn concept. So do you know what a djinn is?
No.
Okay. So Richard Christie comes in and says,
He's my favorite.
yeah, he says it's about a demonic djinn, right? And so I had no idea what a djinn was. I had to look it up and see what it is. And apparently it's Robert Englund was in Dream Master too. Also read that jinn, anglicized genies, are invisible creatures in pre-Islamic Arabia. Like humans, they're accountable for their deeds and can be either believers or unbelievers depending on what they accept from God. Blah, 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 blah. So it's kind of like a folkloric mythical creature in Arabic.
Isn't it all mystical though? Come on.
Yes, of course it is. Of course it is.
Everything's mystical.
The only point I'm getting to with this is the next ridiculous fucking commentary that Howard made about it. So here we go.
I know exactly what that is, the djinn, because it's weird. Like back
Can you even imagine that this is a story that I've never heard before? But here we go.
in the 90s, I wrote a horror film, and
Anybody remember that? Anybody at all?
No.
Anybody remember Howard writing a horror movie? Howard wrote a horror
Well,
movie.
Private Parts technically, but yeah.
Yes, technically, but let's continue. Hang on, sorry, it's not going on. Of course, it isn't because I need it.
it was like just when the internet. I did the research, wrote a horror film, and I centered it around. I did the research. I went to a library. It was like just when the
I did the research and I went to a library.
There's no way in 1997 he was going to a library.
and
None.
doing research on a gin, right?
None.
I
None.
wrote a script. I only got through about 30 pages.
30 pages. He wrote a script.
Sure.
But it was based on an evil djinn. And I remember the opening scene was this guy. I had him reaching up through the ground and grabbing a guy.
That's scary.
And I was completely obsessed with the concept of a horror film about a djinn.
Honestly, he's never said the word. He's never mentioned writing a horror movie.
Okay. For context, 1997, he spent most of it talking about Private Parts. That's the year the movie came out. That's when his marriage was utterly over. There's timeline-wise, there's insinuations of that he was already hooking up with Beth at the time. When the fuck did he have time to write a fucking horror movie?
Well, he only got to 35 pages. I can't even imagine he got that far. I can't even imagine this was something that you could believe that he did. It's just weird how he would go from like Wishmaster and it being about a djinn, or is it djinn? I'm not even really sure. Sorry if I'm saying it incorrectly. But why would he bring this up? It was just such a random thought.
You know what? It's I know we kind of like overplay it, but it usually sounds like someone that worked for him did this, and then they say, "Hey, just pass this story down to Howard, see if he." I bet he's got like fucking pages and tabs of other people's stories that he somehow incorporates into his own existence.
I don't know anything about it. Oh, look who decided to grace us with his presence.
It
today.
was very slow service at the restaurant. So sorry.
Indeed, sir. Indeed.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, it took me an hour to get short ribs. It was terrible.
Well, did they make them from fucking scratch? That's how we
They went and got the cow.
Jesus Christ.
They slaughtered it, and yeah. And
know
then I
when
got stuck by a train on the way home. It was great.
When you said slow, I just assumed it was like Corky from Life Goes Wrong was your waiter.
You like my wine?
I burned the kitchen down again, Dennis.
Could have been Beefus.
Well, we're only up to clip number 5 because we're talking about the bullshit that is him saying that he wrote a scary movie. And he
I heard that this morning was
ever hear that before?
No, that's a new one. Gotta have new lies, I guess.
He was saving that one for us.
Yes, and we were talking about the gin, and that he's like,
he didn't know what the gin was, and all of a sudden he said he wrote a movie about the gin, and then somebody told him what the gin was, and then it's like, okay.
Right, Richard told him what the gin was, and he said, "Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about because I wrote a movie and it had like 30 pages." Dennis, stop eating a Cracker Barrel.
No, actually, I was at a wonderful Italian restaurant in Tampa.
Yes. X, remember
Ivarone's.
Corky and his girlfriend were cooking pasta and they forgot to put the pasta in the boiling water.
Yes, hola, di.
Hola, di, hola, da, life goes on. Life goes on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
By the way, we should just do a show on Corky. He's about as relevant as Howard is these days. We could probably get him on the show.
You know what? We probably could get fucking Corky.
We probably could. We could say, hey, you could be Batman on our show.
Where is
right the fuck up.
Where is Corky?
Dove Corky.
Where is Corky?
And then Rob Lowe's brother was on the show and he had AIDS. And every weekend they try to make us more compassionate towards people.
Because he had AIDS?
And to rub things in, Corky now has lost his hair. Jesus Christ.
So he's a retard and he's bald? That's terrible.
Where is life? And I bet you he's really tiny too. So he's short, bald, and mentally challenged. But Life Goes On premiered in '89. The primetime.
Rick the electrician says he's dead.
And now
boo.
This is from 2014. Oh.
It's not looking so good.
It doesn't make me happily ever after.
Individuals who have that extra 21st Tricinian chromosome are not long lived.
No, Odo was the guy from Benson.
So he's 59. He's 5'4".
5'4". Ooh,
yeah,
he's a wee man.
He has adult acne, and he's bald, and he's short.
But you know what? I bet he's hung like a donkey.
Retarded.
I bet you he's a donkey.
I bet he's hung like a donkey.
Yeah, exactly.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh, look. Oh, so cute.
Yes.
So cute.
Hey, you know what? That guy has that. No joke. That dude, that actor with Down syndrome, is more successful on his own than literally the entire whole of the Stern staff.
Oh, absolutely.
Are just gravy trainers, hanger-ons, no talent losers. This kid actually did something.
To put it in perspective, he's done more than JD has.
I know.
It's insulting.
By miles.
It's insulting to Corky to compare him to JD.
You say something, but he did one thing. I mean, what
doesn't
else?
matter. He did one thing.
It's still more than fucking. What was JD?
It's more than
doing?
JD.
He was fucking taping VHS fucking tapes.
On Thursday, I got to meet legendary Chris Burke at the NDS Sword Gala in auction. Chris was the first person with Down syndrome to play a role on a major TV show as Corky and Life Goes On. He shattered stereotypes and paved the way for inclusion in media. Chris isn't just an actor. But you know what? That's like a fucking DEI hire. Aren't we all supposed to be against
it's a part.
Come on, it's cute and it makes ratings.
What do you want from him?
A retard makes ratings.
You know what? I'm starting to look at you through different eyes, bro.
I'm just fucking with you. I don't really care.
You know, no, it's not even close. You think this kid was on freaking on ICQ going, "Hey, do you have a dog and peanut butter?"
Wow.
Well, okay, Corky. Okay. What
I'm
else is
just
he
saying,
doing? I'm just trying to figure out.
Corky fucking.
That's it. That was it. Life goes on.
And he got pussy, bro. He got,
Yeah.
I bet he even got some of that cerebral palsy pussy.
Ah, did you just say palsy pussy?
Got
Did
palsy pussy.
Say
Yes,
that?
he did.
That's a whole new thing, man.
Fucking say that?
You
Good for
can.
him.
Christ, let
Good
me.
for him. No,
All right.
good for him, bro.
Known for
89, 90, 91. Okay, so it's
he
5
didn't even make
years.
100 episodes, so they didn't get a. He doesn't get residuals.
He hasn't done anything since 2003.
So what? But he did something. What
He
JD
did do
done?
something.
Whatever.
He's a real man, bro.
Sure. Well,
Bye, Melvin.
good for him. Good for him. I'm proud of Chris Burke. All right. I don't know how we got here.
How are we here?
I don't know how we're
You
here.
know what? I
How are we here?
honestly have no idea. I'm sure Autobot Al could tell us.
Wow. How did we get here? How did we get to fucking Corky?
I'm sure it
because
was
they were
something
making fun of where I ate dinner because they were slow.
Oh wow.
Corky-
We take a left turn at Albuquerque, don't
Yeah,
we?
I
bro?
mean, we really went off the beaten path on that one. I mean, I had a
Oh,
little slow
yeah.
service at a nice restaurant, and literally
Yes.
now we're at Corky.
Wow. That's just not right, Benjamin. It's just not
But
right.
you know what though? I mean, I remember watching that show back in the day. It was on ABC.
What
And like
show?
every other week, he would burn the fucking house down. This kid. The
Who,
fuck,
Corky?
man?
Life goes on. You know, with Corky.
You think they would keep the matches away from him? You know?
I never.
Houseburn.
I don't know that show at all.
I never watched it. I couldn't.
And it had a weird ending because it had one of those endings where the last episode is them in the future, you know, and the girl who is now like a doctor was looking back at her boyfriend who was Rob Lowe's brother and shit like that. And I think Corky was dead or some shit like that. I don't
Of course he
know.
was.
But it was one
Rob
of those
Lo-
weird. It was like Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap had the worst like final episode where they just
I don't know. I mean, I thought Seinfeld had the worst final episode. But
that
that's-
was pretty bad
You know
too.
That
what?
was
No.
horrible.
You can say all you want about the Seinfeld episode, but you know, from a Seinfeldologist who has watched the entirety of
So have I several times.
at least several times,
Several times.
there was a method to their madness for that.
It was bad, and I hate the song.
I agree. Out about Al. Dinosaur had the darkest ending.
That is true.
They were left basically snowed into their own fucking cabin with the fucking was it ice with fucking ice age coming, which means they would have starved to death.
What are you talking about, dinosaurs?
Well, how about Alf? Alf wasn't Alf kidnapped in the last episode?
Oh my god, that's right.
It's like
about
there's so many shows
We're,
that just had
we're off on a tangent of bad endings.
There's so
to
many shows that
series.
had the off and beaten path final episode, bro, that you're just like, what the fuck? Like just depressing. Yeah, like Alf was depressing, Dinosaurs was depressing, Quantum Leap was depressing, and all these shows that have generally optimistic freaking
We're gonna get a copyright for this one.
runs.
Remember whether
what happens to Alf?
Yeah, he leave they totally leave it like nothing.
I never saw the show in my life.
You never saw that show?
I was busy at that time.
you want to grab a brewski? What
Yeah,
about
look, he gets kidnapped.
I like the laugh track. That's classic.
What happens?
He gets taken by the government.
Yeah,
Brought
and
to
yes,
Area
Dorian, he did
51.
eat cats. People gloss over that.
Oh no, Beefus wouldn't like him because the last cat smelled like caramel candy.
Yeah, Alf, I'm sure doesn't smell like delicious treats.
And you know what though? If we could tie it back into the Howard Stern show,
Oh my God, must we?
I guarantee you, whether it's this contract or
I'm
the
having
next contract,
fun.
the show will end on a literal like click. Okay, gotta go, and there will be no
That's actually
fucking
this contract because that's when
yeah.
it's going to
Well,
end.
I mean, I'm just saying it could be this one, which hopefully, but if not, then the next one, it will literally end like that. There will be no like, hey, thanks to the fans for listening for me.
Wait,
For,
Oh no, the bullshit.
I'm sorry. I need to go back to Alf for a quick second. So Alf was going to go back to his
Planet.
and he was
plan.
kidnapped.
And so were they coming for him? Was he like, were they there to pick him up?
No, it was just a
People?
federal. It was just a government.
No, but were his people not coming for him?
No,
It was a bait and switch.
it was a bait and switch.
never-
He was catfished.
So it never really was.
And Mike White, and I think the line after that was Norm going, you know what the secret to life is, Sam? And Sam looked at him and goes, beer, Norm? And then Norm goes, yeah, sure.
And that was it.
Him a beer. He gives
That
a
was
beer.
it.
No. And then like then Norm says something poignant. He walks out, and then like that dude that's all backlit comes down the stairs, and then Sam goes, sorry, we're closed.
Yeah.
See, Cheers knew how to end a fucking show.
No, MASH had the greatest ending.
MASH had a really good fucking
Newhart had a
ending.
great
too.
ending.
What?
Newhart.
Oh, Newhart, because it was all a dream.
Oh, but that's the second Newhart. He woke up and he was in the whole.
But that was brilliant.
Yeah,
that is why he is brilliant.
He woke up in the first show and it was all just a dream.
I do remember that one.
Cheers was.
I loved it.
You know what? In my opinion, Cheers was the best show ever.
Yes.
And the reason it didn't beat MASH is because at that point, when MASH ended, there was 3 channels, and going back to the best Stern thing that we did at the beginning of the show with the percentage of the households. Logically, when Cheers ended in was it 91, 92, whatever it was,
Yes.
there was like 30 something channels, so it was a more diluted freaking pool of people that were watching. So no one will ever beat MASH just on those numbers, on its numbers at the end. Not to say that MASH wasn't good because it was great, but yeah.
Yeah, but again, it's such a weird time period because the Vietnam War was just over, and they're doing a show about the Vietnam.
Korean War.
Korean
War. But the Vietnam War was so close in time,
This
and
is true.
so I just didn't understand the connection to it. Dante says I used to walk by the real Cheers on my way home from work. I love the photos for those.
So that just means he lives near Boston Common, on Beacon Street.
He used to.
On Beacon Street.
Okay, so we're trying to figure out why.
Boston Common's pretty cool.
We were trying to figure out why he was talking about that stupid movie Wishmaster or whatever it was. Like
because he needed to kill time.
But what was the point?
There was no point.
The movie's from 1997. Like
there is no point. It was literally to bring Richard in to kill time, and then the lie about having wrote a science fiction thing.
I know, it's all bullshit. Okay, let's move on. So he's having problems sleeping. He was snoring, whatever. And
Well, yeah, the snoring. You have to clip it at.
No, we already did that.
All right. So the snoring thing. Two thoughts. A, it was AI, or he just has the app on his phone, and the app on his phone recorded him snoring. It wasn't Beefus. I mean, that definitely is not Beefus at all. There was no Beefus there making.
And it's weird because he didn't bring her in to talk about it. He didn't.
No. It wasn't Beefus.
He would join him in something like this. It's just kind of weird that happened.
Nah.
Yeah. So what we're moving on to right now. Oh, he doesn't understand what a sleep specialist is, even though that's like
because he's a retard. He has a 6.
You're not. You could not be getting enough oxygen.
I'm getting enough. Thank you.
No,
Thank you. Holy cow. This is what these sleep. First of all, who ever heard of a sleep specialist?
Everybody has heard of a sleep specialist.
Everybody's heard of this.
Yeah, it's like you go in and they put those PAP things on your face, and they check to see if you have sleep apnea.
Yes. Everybody knows this, but him. Okay, so we talked earlier about the fact that he, for some unfathomable reason, so we went on a deep dive on how many
the air conditioning
units we think he has at that gigantic fucking.
Oh my
house.
god, it's like a hotel. I mean,
How many air conditioning units do you think he has?
It's 18,000 square feet.
I know. So we were thinking about it and trying
He
to
has to
figure
have like 9. He has to have 9 or 10
Yeah,
units.
that's where it gets. We said like around 10.
Easy 9
Yeah.
or 10 units.
Yeah.
Got to be more because you've been in my house, Dennis, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 units.
You have 4? God,
Yeah.
you're always so bougie.
I'm
I have
actually-
1.
Do you see? I the ceilings here are really fucking high.
Yes,
and
they are. I've been there. Yes,
and
I
it
understand what you're
seems like
talking
it
about. They're
doesn't get
high.
enough air. There's just never enough fucking
Well,
air. And
his
here too,
place-
there's nothing here. You know, so
His place is like a hotel.
yes,
So maybe it has 12. I mean, because it is like a hotel.
right.
And
Essentially.
I didn't understand the whole thermostat thing. That makes
Me neither. Like,
No-
how is it
no
you did all
friggin'
these shows
sense.
last week from there with no issue on your AC, but now you have issues because somebody.
why would you move a thermostat
And
in
who
an
would do
established
that?
house?
Who would do that in an established house? Exactly. Who
You have
would
to
do that?
wire it. I mean, that's crazy. You have to rewire it.
Yeah.
Like it isn't just like you just stick it on the wall and it talks. No,
Yeah.
there's like wires that go to the
There's
air conditioning
there's
unit.
minimum of like what 4 wires usually.
There's
for
4
those?
wires, but you have
At
to
least.
rerun them.
Yeah.
P.S. He's not going to be on camera today because
He doesn't
the
have his wig on.
air conditioning is
He
working.
doesn't have his
Anyway,
Wig
I will not be on
malfunction.
camera today because of the heat in my studio. Let's see. Temperature not coming down. I was hoping it would.
Wigorous.
Did you go find the thermostat?
Oh yeah, I found it. Didn't do any good. I kicked it down to 70, but it doesn't matter. It's
All
not
right.
working.
So cute. Okay,
So here's the funny thing. I looked up the weather. I didn't post it, but I looked up the weather in Palm Beach at that time.
Will you put that up? Yeah. So go ahead.
And it was 70 degrees outside at Palm Beach at 7 o'clock in the
It
morning.
was a chilly day today. Yes.
It was. I mean,
Down
so
south.
I don't know how the hell his house is 79 when it's only 70 outside. I mean that is like that's pretty friggin' impressive because my
Open
house
the
is never
fucking
warmer.
window.
What?
Open a window. How is it that you have
Exactly.
to-
Well, he can't open a window up in the Hamptons to let humidity in. So
Yeah, you're right. He keeps his house at 78 fucking
yeah, he was
degrees.
complaining about 79. I'm like, dude, you're always cold. I
And
don't know
then
how.
you dropped it down to 70. Why don't you, I don't know, go crazy and take it down to like 66 or something and see if
Exactly. The dog said it all.
idiot. Stupid.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
He literally just needs an excuse to complain about fucking something.
This guy
What?
has 4. He has more than 4.
Oh,
Absolutely.
for that house? Yeah.
For that house. It is literally the size of a Holiday Inn Express.
That's crazy.
I mean, the place is enormous.
It's beyond ridiculous. And you know, we were just noticing when I was looking at pictures of it that there's no fireplaces there.
No,
And
he
it's
has no
all, and
chimneys.
it's all one level, right? To the
No,
best of our knowledge.
no, it's
2 levels, so that means he has to have massive air
Wait,
conditioning.
going up or going down?
Up. You can't
we
go
don't-
down.
Yeah, no, yeah, because of the water line.
yeah.
But
you
in
can,
Florida,
but you'd have to spend a fucking mint to just make that fucking
oh,
slab of concrete.
a second story in Florida that is hard to cool, especially where he is. I mean, it's warm. So I mean, 12 units easy because 18,000 square feet and half it is upstairs.
And you have to be able to adjust them separately. You just have to.
Yeah, I don't even understand this entire conversation this morning that he started with about the air conditioning was
But this
illogical.
is no, but this is typical of him. He always has to make complaints about the stuff common people have. You know,
Correct.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk about the fact that Beth spent an inordinate amount of money on fucking
He doesn't
stupid
care.
shit. Yeah, that never comes in because that's
No.
that's 1% problems. He doesn't talk about like fucking the fact that he has to support his freeloading rabbi daughter. He doesn't talk about that shit. It has to be the stuff like what can I complain about that the common person
Air
would have to
conditioning.
deal with? Air conditioning, yeah.
Yeah, but it's all about the humidity with him. He's such an idiot, honestly. He really is. I just don't understand why the complaints didn't come last week when he was there.
Because he needed some content to kill 45 minutes
Absolutely.
this morning, which he
All right.
did.
So then a caller calls in with a complete setup phone call. I mean,
No.
by the way, I want you to know Dennis like was a record for how many times he tagged me into like the stupidest shit today. And I just kept going on and on and on. I was like, oh, for the love of God.
You had to suffer with me.
Oh, I hated you so much. I hated
You needed to suffer like I was suffering.
everything you fucking tagged me into. Oh, he's going back to Saturday Night Live again at Monique. It's like, oh, stop it. Stop tagging me.
Because it was annoying the shit out of me. I mean, the Saturday Night Live stuff, I literally was like,
nothing. There was nothing. There was
like,
nothing.
stop. You didn't watch it. You
didn't watch
literally didn't watch it, dude. You didn't watch a second of any of this.
No, he did not.
And I guess the check stopped. So then,
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
It's over.
So setup call.
Go to Colin in Illinois.
Colin,
How are you,
another
pal?
idiot.
Hey now, Howard. Sorry you're
Hey
having a rough start to the week.
Okay. You're not having a
Tuesday.
rough start to the week. It's fucking Tuesday. He's
It's
working
Tuesday.
2 days this week. That is a total of 6 hours. So don't be sorry that he's having a rough start
6 hours.
to his fucking week. You idiot. Okay?
6 hours.
6 hours. 6 hour week.
hours.
I'm not gonna be
Oh,
like
yeah.
the other crazy people. I'm gonna say I did snore, and
Oh, no.
I
I
haven't
don't
seen
care
that
if you
machine.
snored.
I'm
Goodbye,
just
goodbye,
saying I
goodbye,
like
goodbye,
my-
goodbye, goodbye, goodbye,
Howard,
goodbye,
I'm
goodbye.
not-
Don't. Please don't talk about snoring. I don't want to hear that
I'm
you.
not.
I don't want to hear about it. What?
I
God
was
knows
just
what.
gonna say that I would really like to hear the phony phone call that you were talking about last week.
Why? Who even remembers that? We listen to the show like it's the Torah, and we don't even give a shit or care about the phony phone.
I forgot about this call. I literally forgot about him even mentioning it in passing. He
Yeah.
really didn't even promote it. He just kind of mentioned it in passing.
Yeah, so it was nothing. So sure, set up the phony phone call.
And this was not something to wait for.
no,
It was so bad. I went outside and I started organizing tools to wait till it was over. I mean, I was that bored with. I'm like, this is not funny nor fun.
nor fun.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do something.
Yeah, well,
You got very bright over there all of a sudden.
I'm trying to adjust myself. I'm having issues today.
I see that.
I had a earphone, a gazinta thing going on. My left side neon light thingamajiggy stopped working.
Yeah, I see that. It's very dark over there.
I know. I was having some issues today. I'm just having some issues.
I'm trying a new leave-in conditioner. So
Oh, are you?
yes,
Oh,
John
God.
Frieda.
That's delicious. I can't believe you have a living conditioner. All right, let's get into his conversation
Hi,
about
Watson.
Daredevil, because I found this completely amusing that he would talk about a show that he swears he's read every comic book, knows everything about it.
Not a chance in hell.
Well, okay, well, you're going to hear it now, and I knew that you would talk about it, and so let's go there. Here we go. It's a commercial, basically, and
Oh yeah.
I have it in 2 parts. Here we go.
Where was I? Oh, Daredevil. Let me tell you about that.
Daredevil? What are you talking
There's
What are you talking about?
There's something I'm an expert on.
Expert.
No.
Daredevil has a commercial?
How dare it?
Yeah, I'm so excited. Charlie Cox returns as vigilante lawyer Matt Murdock.
I love that show, and they took it off. It's
No, you
coming
don't.
back.
Wait. Stop for a second. Stop.
They made new ones.
The show has been off the air since 2018.
Well, funnily enough,
2018.
Xavier and I had this conversation the other day, and he got really pissed at me because
Just
he's like,
yesterday.
"Oh, you're planning on watching Daredevil?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Daredevil, but it's on Disney now." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like, I had no idea, and he got really upset with me.
You had no idea.
Well, that I didn't know that it had been off air since 2018 or 19, and that
18.
Disney bought it. And because you know what? I didn't watch it because it was so fucking dark on Netflix. Like literally, it was the darkest show.
Oh, you couldn't see anything. Yeah, it was filmed very dark.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic show.
It was. The 2018 was good.
The way
Yes.
it was filmed.
Disney's gonna absolutely destroy it and make it not good. But yeah, that's just what they do.
Same people are in it. Same everything. Same.
Yeah. Well,
Yes. Well, originally they were going to do a different cast. They shot half the season, and then someone came to their senses and said, "What the fuck are we doing?" They fired all the fucking showrunners, and they literally canned that shit and reshot it. So now it has Froggy and the other chick are back, and it was literally going to start where the Netflix show ended with Bullseye on the operating table.
All right, let's continue with the commercial.
Yes.
You know, it takes time to make a new one.
It's
right?
been, I think, 10 years.
Has it? Well, I love it too. Charlie Cox returns as vigilante lawyer Matt Murdock, and Vincent D'Onofrio does such a great job as Kingpin in Marvel Television's Daredevil: Born Again, and it's streaming exclusively on Disney Plus. When does that? Is it starting? Has it started?
I didn't
that's
know
awesome.
if it did.
This new TV MA series explores the darker side of Matt Murdock as Daredevil.
I mean, how do you read a commercial and you know nothing about what you're reading about?
But
Nothing.
He knows absolutely nothing about it.
Zero.
Nothing.
Zero.
But he claims it's his favorite comic, and he's read them all. And so here he goes on. He tries to explain.
There's more.
Wait, wasn't he on America's Got Talent when the show was on?
Yes.
What's 2018? Was he? It's close.
It was at the end of his run.
Yeah.
Why? What does that have to do with anything?
No, I'm just if he claims that he watched it, he's a lying fucking sack of shit.
Well, he is always.
Well, but hold on. I want to look at Vincent D'Onofrio because I think I have a question about him.
You have a question about him?
Yes, Vincent.
Okay.
You mean Private Pile? Man, dude, he should have won an Oscar for that fucking role.
I just want to tell you something about Vincent.
Bill got cheated in that movie.
Yeah, he did.
That's this dude. So
he's Kingpin.
Yes. Okay. I want you to know that his daughter is so fucking stunning. She's in a show called.
Well, could you show her instead of the big ugly guy?
I'm going to show. She's in a show called Disclaimer, and she is so stunning in it. Like seriously, she gets totally naked.
Hold on, let me write this down. Disclaimer.
Yes.
Disclaimer.
And
what's this on?
It's on. I'm not really sure what it's on.
Is it on Netflix?
Not sure.
So it's Leila George.
She is stunning in it.
Okay, I got it. I took notes.
Yeah, 2 enthusiastic thumbs up. And when I watched, who is she? Who is this girl? And it turns out she is D'Onofrio's daughter, right? So it stars Kate Blanchett. It's a really, really good show. It's on Apple Plus. There you go.
Oh darn, I can't. Oh, I'll just have to bootleg it.
In the middle of it right now.
I'll just have to bootleg it.
I love it. The sex scenes in it are crazy, and
now you're just really selling it to me. That's
and yeah, 2 enthusiastic thumbs up for Vincent D'Onofrio's daughter. And she's on Instagram all the time with him, and she loves her daddy. She absolutely loves her daddy. All right, so here's the Daredevil expert talking more about Daredevil. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. Like a blind guy who has the ability, like a bat, to bounce sonar off. I don't even know what he does. I've read every comic, and yet I'm not
what
even
a horrible read.
But he's able to
How did he
see
get
like a
this
bat.
ability?
Daredevil got his ability. I think he got bitten by a bat, honestly.
What?
I remember.
Come on.
It wasn't that.
The actual fuck did he just say?
I don't think it was that
He got
common.
bit by a bat. They paid for this.
Dude,
They literally
he got bit
paid
by
for
a
this
bat.
commercial.
What an idiot.
They paid for this
He
commercial.
got bit by a bat.
What an absolute fraud.
The name of the show is
What show?
the one you were talking about.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. That's the show we all need to watch right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we
Not,
all
not
know
this.
he got bit by a radioactive devil. That's how he got his powers. We all know that.
Come on. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Mike says not even Batman was bitten by
Batman was bitten by a bat.
Well, no, what happened is Krypton was about to blow up, so his dad, Jor-El, had him bit by a radioactive devil and got sent to New Mexico, where he saved Rick Jones from a nuclear explosion and turned into Daredevil.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Yes. So, bit by a bat.
Howard has basically lost his fastball, his curveball, his changeup, everything. I mean, this is his live reads are so bad at this point that he should be paying people to read them. I mean, seriously, they're dead reads.
And you know what? He's at home. He
I
can
know
literally invest 15 minutes a day to read the shit ahead of time.
No, come on. He wakes
have
up at
a little bit of
6:45.
an idea what he's reading.
Come on.
Or don't claim to be an expert on everything you fucking read. Because then when Robin's eventually asks you a stupid question, that's gonna make you look stupid.
Don't be stupid.
Well, just so you all know, Daredevil got bit by a bat. Okay, that's how he got his super.
No, it's not.
No, it's been reconned. Someone called Charlie Cox. Let him know.
Yeah, exactly. Carolyn says Howard's superpower is dementia.
Yes, it is.
Right. He knows nothing. All right, so let's move on. So, okay, so yeah, again, you tagged me in so much shit today that I want to fucking strangle you. But one of the ones he tagged me in was Robin talking about Jimi Hendrix, and apparently she watched some sort of documentary and then just had to.
Can we go back to the Daredevil thing?
Yeah,
he
sure.
literally couldn't understand that he got hit by chemicals in his face that made him go blind, and like Howard couldn't dissect.
Well, and the fact that Wolfie had to explain it to him.
Yeah. Subhuman Wolfie came in. There's a lot of Wolfie today. It was a little too much Wolfie today.
And he's from Hell's Kitchen. So there's
yes, he is.
Yes, he is. They used to film it by me, as a matter of absolute fact. So there's that. I don't know if they still do, but whatever. All right. We're going to move on to Jimi Hendrix. Sorry.
Out of the trash.
I mean,
I ask because I was watching a Jimi Hendrix documentary.
Yeah.
And the first guitar Jimi Hendrix got was out of the trash. And it wasn't even a whole guitar. I think it was a ukulele.
Yeah, it wasn't a whole
yeah.
And it had one string.
No.
Well, I love that Dennis is chuckling to his death over there. But I actually went to the Wikipedia.
He really was a ukulele with one string?
I'm going to tell you.
She read the same wiki?
Right. I guess so. All right. Okay. At Horace Mann Elementary School in Seattle during the 50s, Hendrix's habit of carrying a broom with him to emulate a guitar gained the attention of the school's social worker. After more than a year of him clinging to a broom like a security blanket, she wrote a letter requesting the school fund intended for underprivileged children, insisted leaving without a guitar might result in psychological damage. Her efforts failed, and Al refused to buy him a guitar. In 1957, while helping his father with a side job, Hendrix found a ukulele amongst the garbage that they were removing from an old woman's home. She told him that he could keep the instrument, which only had one string. Learning by ear, he played single notes, following along to Elvis Presley songs, particularly Hound Dog. By the age of 33, Hendrix's mother, Lucille, had developed cirrhosis of the liver. 58, she died. I refused to take it to Jersey, gave him such a whiskey, told him that someone should deal with loss. He completed his studies at Washington Junior High School and began attending, but did not graduate. Oh, oopsie.
Uh-oh.
Oopsies.
Oopsie.
Oh, no.
Hey, Mo, you know I can tie what you just read to Who Murdered River Phoenix?
Okay.
See, Jimi Hendrix, genius.
Yeah.
He inspired John Frusciante, who was a child prodigy, who was playing like freaking Little Wing when he was 11 years old. He joined the Red Hot Chili Peppers after their original guitarist died.
Okay.
Became famous. Okay. Next album was it Mother's Milk? They blew up. He was introduced to Joaquin Phoenix, who back then was called Leaf Phoenix, and River Phoenix. River Phoenix and John Frusciante hung out a lot, playing instruments, playing guitars, and whatever. River Phoenix got done with shooting a movie, hung out with John Frusciante for 2 nights, told him to come down to the Viper Room because a bunch of them were going to jam on stage. Too many people were on stage. Flea tells River Phoenix, "Sorry, bro, we can't use you on stage tonight." River Phoenix gets mad, goes to sulk in a booth. John Frusciante comes over and gives him a drink. Says, "Here, drink this. It'll make you feel better." It was a speedball. It had heroin and cocaine in it. River Phoenix immediately starts feeling bad. Over the next hour, he just starts going downhill. Finally, they leave the Viper Room. He collapses in front. His brother and sister, rather than call 911 right away, are hoping that they could make him come back, like snap out of it. By the time Leaf went to call the police, the paramedics, it was too late. They got there, and he is dead. So John Frusciante killed River Phoenix.
No. I think I think that wasn't the only thing in River Phoenix's blood system. That was just.
Was Kevin Bacon? Was Kevin Bacon there?
A speedball killed him. So John Frusciante gave him the speedball that killed him. John Frusciante was inspired by Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix got a ukulele. Continue.
Well, as you're doing that, I'm just.
And Kevin Bacon was known and was friends with John Frusciante.
John Frusciante did not kill River Phoenix. And I think that rumor needs to stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're slandering this man.
Yeah. Okay. The coroner report was toxicity caused by heroin and cocaine.
Yes, Johnny Farr.
And that's where that.
You know what to do.
You know what?
Drug addict.
John Frusciante come after me.
Anyway, River Phoenix was a drug addict. Period.
Hey, John Frusciante, if you see me getting by, knock me down, okay?
So let's segue from talking about Hendrix into a little guitar, shall we? Which I know this is where Dennis dipped out because nobody wants to hear him playing guitar. But apparently they're doing some AC/DC thing next week, and he wanted to be prepared for it by playing a song. So
why?
I know.
Why?
He's a great guy. Steve's a really great guitar player.
Well, you know what was also interesting about Jimi Hendrix? They
more Jimi Hendrix.
Once said to him, one day he was playing a left-hand guitar, but I think he was right-handed.
No.
And he was like, it doesn't matter where the strings are. I know where the notes are. They said he could play.
Are you fucking kidding me?
She's utterly retarded.
Are you kidding me?
She's utterly
retarded.
retarded.
Are you kidding me?
He was left-handed and played a right-handed guitar. Everybody knows that.
And he didn't even reverse the strings. He just played it.
He just played it. Yeah. I don't even know what she's talking about.
What a maroon, bro.
Maroon. But listen to Howard trying to, gear up for his.
He didn't have to have it in a particular place.
I'm warming up.
That's warming up.
Really a fascinating, if you're talking about learning.
She's just rambling.
What, certain people can do. It was fascinating, that documentary.
Shut up, Robin.
Well, she washed up on shore.
Okay, we're good.
What song is this supposed to be?
Is there a reason why you listen to 2 minutes of this instead of 30 seconds?
Holy Christ, that poor guitar. Somebody break it. Somebody break it to put it out of its misery.
Torture you with what he perceives to be actually decent guitar playing. He does think he's killing it. That's what I'm just thinking. He does think he's killing it.
Oh, he's killing it. Yeah, poor guitar is gonna go jump itself into the pool. I mean,
Exactly. All the strings are just gonna curl up and just like pop right off the.
oh god damn! I mean,
Okay, think about it. John Frusciante was playing Little Wing at 11.
John.
At 11. This man is what, 71, 72 years old?
Yeah.
And he's been playing guitar that we know of. There's proof. He's been playing it since the 80s.
since the 80s.
And this is what we get.
This is what you get.
I mean, honestly, there was no time with that. It was the right notes. It wasn't the right. I mean, honest to God, everything about that was painful. Why? I mean,
it would literally be like if you taught a kid for like a couple of weeks at 6th grade guitar class. That's what it would sound like. Like, no joke.
oh, absolutely.
I went into a really deep rabbit hole yesterday with another band, and it was a band called Silverchair.
Oh yeah, Silverchair. Yeah, they had that one hit.
Who did
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Right? And they
What was it, like 1996 or some shit?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
The cool thing about this kid is they started the band when they were 12 years old, and they recorded this song when they were 15 years old.
They peaked at 15. That's sad.
Yeah, really, really peaked. And so the dude who was actually like really in a cool way, kind of like attractive and really just like a fun dude. And then, of course he just got really fucked up and started doing shit like that and could never compete with his younger self, just couldn't compete with it. And it was just kind of really amazing to watch. And they were kind of like baby Nirvana, and that's who they kind of like pegged themselves as being, like a little baby Nirvana. And
yeah, let's not get crazy.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
At the time, they were like the biggest thing in fucking Australia, obviously.
Well, it's
you know
fucking
what?
Australia.
The Wiggles were a big thing
Exactly.
in Australia. Come on, let's not get nuts, okay?
Come on.
Come on. You're talking about better looking Sum 41 over here, bro.
Are you
like, come on.
me up because I went into a rabbit hole with this fucking?
No. We're just saying, we're just dogging on Australia.
Dude, I mean, if you talk like teenage bands and that were not blessed with looks, look up Sum 41, bro. That's
please.
They had two catchy tunes.
Let's not, please no.
But the face on that kid, and he was banging Arvel, what's her face, in her prime, dude.
Who?
Arvel Langley. The skater boy broad, whoever her fucking name is.
Avril Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne. Yeah, whatever.
I
said whoever her fucking name is.
What are those broads? Okay.
I loved Arvel Langley.
Yeah.
Avril Langley.
Absolutely. She's like the Artie Lang of fucking
she lived half a block from me.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm just...
Arvel Redenbacher.
She was a little piece of ass.
Redenbacher. I love
the singer of Sum 41 was banging her, bro. But then, you know what? Like Billy Joe, then she realized who she was.
Arvel Langley.
Avril Langley.
Yes, that's exactly what I meant.
Dennis, look at the screen. Anvil Hammerlang.
Well, thanks for joining us. This concludes our podcast. We will now play the national anthem.
I like Ariel Grand.
Well, now you gotta show who she was banging, bro.
Oh, I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. I don't even know
Just
where
type in Sum 41 lead singer.
Chad Kroger. Oh, no.
Chad Kroger,
Anvil
the heir to the Kroger the Kroger dynasty.
He was a skater boy. See you later, boy.
Look at me. I can't even spell it. Avril.
Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne.
Was she related to Jimmy the Anvil Neidhart?
What did he call Dennis? What did he call her to begin with? I can't. Anvil? What did he call her?
Advil. It wasn't. It was.
Oh my god.
Wait, are you talking about me when I'm in the room?
Yes, we're talking about you.
You know I
behind your
can
back
hear
in
you,
front
right?
of you. Behind your back
I
in
said
front of you.
Arvil. I said
Arvil
Arvil Arvil or something. And then I said whatever the fucking name is.
Arvil Redenbacher.
Arvil, A-R-V.
It's A.
Look at that, dude. Dude,
L.
I'm literally making a reference to 1995.
Yeah, what's that have to do with anything?
I don't even know how we got here. Oh,
I-
you were talking about Silverchair. You're talking about Silverchair, and I said that they were a better looking Sum 41.
Oh, right. With
And
Derek.
then I said that the Goblin, the lead singer of that band.
Yeah, Milky. Oh dear
okay,
Christ!
that's a good picture of him. No, you gotta get just a random picture.
Are we
of
gonna
him.
talk about Milky Syrup?
Oh, is that the way he spells his name? That's so douchey.
That is douchey.
Just look, Google image him. Where you see his puss.
This guy? Oh my god, this guy?
Oof.
Look at him.
Wow. Some 41's Derek Woodley marries model Ariana Cooper. Wow.
Ariana Coaster. What?
Aliana.
Aliana
Aliana.
Cooster.
Because I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep all above in my head. Instead, I'm going under.
He's a wee man, isn't he?
Look
Yeah,
at that.
dude. And his nose he's got the same nose as Nico from fucking Iron Maiden, bro. He's got that gene, that flat nose gene.
The flat nose gene.
That's what else would you call it?
It's the Artie gene.
Yeah, that's exactly. They
the
got
Artie
the Artie nose. They got the
He's
Artie
got
nose.
Artie's nose.
Like no joke. Like I'm not being facetious. That is a legitimate. His nose is like flatter than a fucking tortilla.
Jesus. He looks like Artie here with like bad
He
hair.
does. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Anyway, he was banging Arvel
Oh, he's banging Arvel.
in her prime.
Oh, he got prime Arvil Poontang.
Yeah, it's kind of like the whole Billy Joel thing, you know. He was,
Ew.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
told you.
What is that?
It looks like a
He
heroin
is-
addict. I mean,
He is.
he
a
may
less
not be,
attractive-
but he looks it.
He's a less attractive Corey Feldman.
That's actually insulting to Corey Feldman.
The Corey Feldman's pretty grotesque, dude. But that's what I mean.
Why would she marry him?
Maybe he's
Because
hung
he had-
down to his ankle.
Because he had a couple of tunes.
Oh, I thought he was hung
I mean,
down
come
to his
on.
ankle.
It's like, why would Julia Roberts marry what's that
Oh
one
my
country
god,
guy?
this is it. Corky Rotten.
Look at this picture.
Wow. Wow, Coliseum. Wow. Oh my god.
Wow.
Jesus
guys.
wept.
Told
Is
you
she like
guys.
8 foot tall? I mean,
I
he's
think
not
he's
5'7".
Wow.
He is not 5'7" by any stretch of the imagination.
He absolutely represents the Lollipop Guild.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck is that?
Why isn't he in Wicked? I mean, come on.
Jesus Christ, that is brutal. And they're
Yeah,
saying,
all we see is her tits.
You know what? Just out of curiosity, before like 10 minutes ago, you were blissfully unaware this whole thing even existed.
5'7" my ass.
it's okay. I can't get that time back, and I don't care. I just
Yeah.
got to be honest with you. I just don't care. There's no way.
I'm in
There we go.
too deep and I'm
Doria Morgan,
trying
she has
to
a fetish. Has to be. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But then how do you explain Lyle Lovitz and Julia Roberts in her prime?
All right, don't start me. Do not.
How do you explain that?
Not-
Midget heat miser.
Do not fucking start me there. Paris.
No. And I know that. I know just by research that she can suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Oh, we all saw the video, man. Jesus Christ. She was like trying to suck the antidote out of that. fucking-
Exactly. It's like you got bit by a snake.
Xavier, how tall is Paris Hilton?
She's
she's
not
a
that
good
tall.
sized girl. No. She's a good sized girl.
Really? I thought she was like 5'5" or something like
Looking at
that.
this,
I have a couple of pictures with her. She is up to a little bit up to higher than my shoulder.
okay, so she's not tiny,
Then how tall is this broad that he married? Was she like 8 foot tall?
like Gigantor.
I mean, Jesus, I don't mind a tall broad, but my God.
Pint-sized ex-husband. Oh, look at this. Look at this fucking.
Oh, that is disturbing. Well, how big of the heels she has on?
She's
Oh,
fucking- she's fucking
Jesus.
booty heels.
I
Look at
haven't
those
seen.
heels.
I haven't seen a height disparity like that since Michael Jackson and that kid that was dying of cancer.
There's Avril or Arville.
Arville. There's Arville.
Arville. Get it right.
There's Arville.
That's Arville. All right, moving on. We
Moving
digress
on.
way too much. I cannot believe I got into like a deep fucking dive with Derek Whip.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
It's more entertaining than the show.
Oh God, no.
And to be honest to the chat, we had no fucking idea we were going here. But
No,
You know-
we really did.
you know what? When in
We're here
Rome,
now, though.
when in Rome,
We're
fuck,
here.
You got to listen to this phone call because this is just unbelievable. This dude calls in who wants to let Howard know that he plays guitar and he's in a band and
Yes.
people pay him to
Yeah.
play at things like bars and stuff like that. So listen to this fucking crock of shit.
Let me tell you something. I'm 74. I've been strumming the guitar since I was about 15 or 16.
74.
And
50
the
years.
last 17 years, me and my buddy been playing restaurants, clubs.
17 years he's been playing in restaurants and clubs. He's been playing for over 50, maybe 60 years. Okay.
I mean, they actually pay us. We play and we have a good time and we know hundreds of songs.
But
But
listen to this fucking ass licking.
But I'm going to give you a word of encouragement. You, after a year, can play things I can't play.
Really?
You said
are you slow?
Now he's a great guitar player, but I don't know what that is. I just play songs.
Why didn't Howard make fun of his southern accent and call him stupid? Oh, we all talk like this.
Yes. Thank you, Daniel.
Oh, Dangles, I don't mind the tall woman. The climb is the best part.
So they get into a conversation about concert rules, and I got to be honest with you. I mean, I love a good concert. I love to sing at a concert. I'm not gonna lie.
I can tell that you are that person.
I am that person, but not in a crazy.
Did you when you went last summer to see not the Smiths
Hey, tell me.
Depeche Mode?
Depeche Mode.
Yes.
Did you sing along
Every
at
fucking
Depeche Mode? Jesus.
every fucking song.
Every song.
Every song. Every fucking
Damn. I would have actually probably dumped a beer on you.
every goddamn song. But not
All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is you in my arms.
so like a Depeche Mode or something like that. I think it's expected. I think it's expected to sing along. I do. I
You
mean,
think so?
okay, I will tell you my one classic story is when I
You
paid
see your
more
problems multiply if you continue
go see
to
Hamilton.
decide.
and I'm sitting next to like some 9-year-old who's singing every fucking word to the song. And I just looked at her mother and said, I didn't pay to hear your daughter sing. And she said,
Damn.
you're right. I'm sorry. But it's true.
I would have said I didn't pay to give a shit what you fucking think.
Yeah, it was really, and I get that. I get that.
There's only certain songs that should be done to. The whole
I
fucking
know.
concert?
And
No.
here we are. Okay. You're sitting at a concert. You're sitting there, right? 5 people in front of you, stand the fuck up. So what are you supposed to do? Sit in your seat and just look at somebody's fucking
Yeah, you
ass?
hit him with a beer bottle.
no. Seriously, what are you supposed to do? If everybody's standing, of course you're supposed to stand. Of
Yeah.
course,
Absolutely.
Yes.
you belong. You can't not. You can't not. That's not
Well-
fair.
It's not fair.
The crusher of dreams. Thank you, Carol. Yeah, but seriously, you pay that much for a fucking ticket. The last thing I want to hear is a goddamn 9-year-old singing along to a fucking Broadway show. Sorry, just no. Just no. Just no.
The grabbing hands grab all they can, all for themselves. After all,
Yes, you're right.
Hickory
Music at a concert is so loud. It doesn't matter if you sing or not.
Yes,
Right.
it does.
Absolutely.
It absolutely does.
I
Trust
mean,
me.
You pay that. You listen. You pay that kind of scratch for a concert. You can do what the fuck you want, as long as you're not fucking physically accosting someone. You sing your ass off, man.
I know
Yeah,
there are two.
But the other person paid the same amount of ridiculous money.
Agreed.
Well, that's their tough shit.
And I will tell you, when I went with my girlfriend to see U2 at the Sphere, nobody sat down for a single fucking moment. Everybody was just standing up. The visual is just so spectacular. You're just so in the fucking moment. You just can't help yourself. I'm sorry. What do you think, chat? I'm just curious what everybody's thought is on
even better than the real thing.
singing along or not. I need to know what everybody.
For me, it depends on the song. Most songs, no. There's only a few songs that
Huh?
need to be done.
Absolutely sit the fuck down. If it's a
And sitting down after the first song, your ass should be sitting down.
Jamie, you're asking me, what did that mother say to you when you said that? She said, you're right. And she switched seats with her daughter so that her daughter was sitting like 2 seats away, because then the brother moved next to the mother. The mother sat next to me, and the daughter was like 2 seats away.
Oh,
So
but by the way, hands down, the Fly at the Sphere, there is no better. The Fly, the song "The Fly" at the Sphere, there is no better visual
what was
imagery.
I can't remember.
It's with all the text, watch more TV and all this other shit that was going on.
Yeah.
And then do you remember? Because I'm pretty sure it's the same for every concert, where the ceiling just starts coming down. That optical illusion.
It's amazing.
It is mind fucking. I can't begin to describe.
Yes.
The optical illusion that they pull during that song. It's a lot of visual, and then there's a lot of text. You can look it up on YouTube.
I don't remember that.
And then like after the Edge's guitar solo, the ceiling starts lowering down on you, and it literally looks like the fucking ceiling is about to crash on you. And it's not. It's an optical illusion, but fuck it, it's a mind fuck.
Pretty fucking yeah. Yes, hit the like button, everybody.
Hit the like button.
Yes, thank you for sharing that with us and reminding me to tell everybody to like and subscribe and to comment so that you always know when we're doing a new show. Here are Howard's concert rules.
I'll tell you exactly how to behave at a concert. And I got a couple of rules, and you're not going to like it. You want to stand up when Billy Joel first comes out? Okay, I get it. I'll stand up too. I'm with you. Once that song is over, sit the fuck down.
Wow.
I want to sit down, enjoy the show. If you're standing up, well, look.
You know what? I would throw hands with him if he told me to do that.
I don't go to concerts because of people like you. I don't want to pay all that money.
Oh, you don't pay.
Wait. You just went to a concert because the band asked you to go to the concert.
Yes.
You were at the Pearl Jam concert. We saw you.
Yeah. You don't pay dick.
And
I saw you.
Everything. And then I'm sitting behind some douchebag. No offense to you, Kyle. I'm standing behind. I mean, first of all, why are you standing for Vienna? That's a quiet song. That tells you sit down, enjoy this show. Even Billy Joel's sitting down during Vienna. He ain't standing
He's
up.
on the piano, douchebag.
He's playing the piano.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The point is, sometimes he'll even stand up when he's playing. Gets charged up, but not during Vienna. Vienna's a quiet, fucking beautiful song.
Oh.
You know what, though? This whole conversation's over Billy Troll.
Yes.
I mean, seriously, it's Billy Troll.
Yeah. And by the way, Billy Joel knows that every one of his concerts, most of the people that went to see him at Madison Square Garden when he was in residency there had seen his show, I don't know, 10, 20, 30
8
times.
million times.
Everybody sang along. Everybody did exactly what he hates. Everybody.
Yes.
And Howard is like 8'20". Even if someone stands in front of him, he can still see over. So he should shut the fuck up.
Yes. Hold on, I'm gonna go into Valentine's Day now. So of course I
Yes,
need
this with the insanity. Do you have the visual of the insanity?
I'm gonna get there. I'm looking for the visual. You know, one thing is posted on her site. It says as well as doing 50 fucking things on this site.
You realize there's been 60 posts since Valentine's Day.
Yes, exactly. All right, so here's Howard sharing with us how his Valentine's Day was. Let me do a visual for you.
Oh, dear
Oh,
Christ.
here we go.
I'm just fed up. My wife forced me to go out on Valentine's Day. I mean, she didn't force me, but I knew I had to do the right thing. I was great on Valentine's Day. I really came through. I had got her.
Yes.
I had a card. You know.
Yes.
I had.
Spit it out.
I got her cookies, but like homemade cookies with like Howard Loves Beth on all the cookies.
Special cookies, customized cookies.
Wonderful customized cookies. A woman I know makes these, and they're fantastic. And I got her a little necklace from Saks with her initial on it. A bee with a little bee, like the insect, the bee on it. A bee, yeah.
I gotta look that shit up right this fucking moment.
Wow. Yeah. That. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the long pauses during that were painful. Those weren't pregnant. They actually had given birth. They were so long. You know, it's weird. We haven't heard the beef for a while now on the show.
It hasn't been on the show. You're exactly right.
It hasn't been on for over a month. And it's right there. And I mean, it had a show coming out on Super Bowl Sunday, and it still didn't come on at all. And it didn't come on today about the Valentine's Day stuff or anything. It literally, it was quite the strange.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Let me see. I'm looking for the necklace.
The snoring didn't come on. It didn't come on for snoring. I mean, there's some weirdness going. I mean, it's weirder than usual. It's seriously weirder than usual. And it's still sniffing cats to smell other flavors, which I don't even understand what's going on there. I've never smelled the cat to smell like anything but cat.
I'm looking for the bee with a B.
A bee with a B.
Bee with a B.
Yes, they give a B to a bitch.
BS for bullshit.
Yeah, the bullshit.
B with a B. B with a B. I don't see any B's with a B.
You don't see any. Oh dear God! It just put out a new pic though. Oh dear Christ!
Oh Jesus! What do you got?
Wow, this is. Wow, that is terrifying.
B with a B.
B with a B.
I will research this and I will find us.
Here we go. Let's all be frightened.
I got it. I'm on there.
Oh, you already got it.
Yes. I am there. I'm there for you, my love. Just give me a second.
I'll stop sharing. It's all the way at the top. It is
Pepper. By the way, he got into a whole conversation about a cat named Connor. Florida friend, a wonderful home for our boy Connor. I would be ever so grateful if somebody could help me transport Connor to Ocala any day soon, beginning Thursday from Palm Beach.
Ocala?
Where's that?
Ocala is an hour north of me. It's in the middle of the states. Hour south. It's about a half hour south of Gainesville, hour and a half north of Tampa.
Palm Beach to.
That would be about 5 hours.
Okay, let's see how long that is. That is
5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours. 4 hours, 44 minutes. Although, if you take the fastest route, it's 3 hours and.
Should I volunteer? I have to buy a pair of seats down that way, so I should just go volunteer and drive the cat up too.
I dare you, Dennis.
Let me email Beth Stern at Foster at Gmail.
Yes, I want you to do that.
Cavallo bello.
Do it right now. BethStearnsFosters@gmail.com.
I guess I'll find out if I
Do
can
it. Do it.
get paid for driving the cat up the Ocala.
Do it. Do it.
Look at that poor. Oh wow! Look at all the ethnic. Oh wait, they're white.
Yeah.
Even in its absence, it still can't give to anybody darker than a paper bag.
I couldn't find Coco Melon. So I searched the supply closet multiple times until I finally spotted her. Oh, there
You
she.
stuck the cat in that car. You evil witch. You.
What is all this shit going on in this?
All right, there is a lot of shit going on in here.
Let me
There's a scratching post up in the top. Okay, let me go through this. Okay, up in the right hand corner is a scratching post. Those are like mats to put down on the floor underneath where the food bowls are. In the middle, those are scratching things in the middle.
And new ones that have never been opened.
They have never been opened.
Constantly buys things just for the
Oh
sake.
yeah, absolutely. So keep going to the right. That's scratching. More scratching stuff right there. There's a yeah.
Scratching.
And a big scratching thing on the top, over the right side. And then oh Jesus Christ! Can you have some more toys in a bucket? What? And there's another scratching thing, and then toys and more toys. Jesus wept. And then a poor cat that's been shoved into a friggin' small toy. Another scratching post of Sissel, another hiding tube,
More
another scratching thing with carpet,
the blankets. Sure.
Yeah. This is the outhouse in at the compound in Palm Beach. That house is out toward the front.
Yeah,
So this is what's in that. This
pool room in the pool house.
It's not even a pool house. It's not even near the pool. It's like the mother-in-law house that's out in front.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
It's a weird setup because the pool's in back, but this house is by the front gate, so it's almost like a mother-in-law house or like a guardhouse. Oh, he just left. It was too much.
Yeah, he's been dropping for some reason. He's having some internet issues.
I guarantee yes. That does smell like sour milk.
Ew. Okay, let's move on. So, how is it that Chris Wilding got to go to the Paul McCartney concert?
Because he is Howard's favorite twink.
So, I thought that was kind of curious.
Yeah, I mean, there was no reason for him to be at that concert. Because it was a small, from my understanding, that's a small venue.
Very small venue. So
why is Mr. Twinkie at this venue? I think obviously Howard pulled some sort of string through Sirius and got him there. I mean, that's the only explanation at this point.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I mean, that's the only explanation because Mr. Twinkie, on his own,
he was upset because people were there also singing.
It's Paul McCartney. I mean, he can barely sing his own songs anymore.
I know somebody went to see him a couple of years ago and he was already forgetting the words to his songs. So
I mean, he's almost like Frank Sinatra at the end.
Yes, exactly.
Let luck be a shoe tonight.
Exactly. Let's hear Chris Wilding at the Paul McCartney concert.
You get to hear Paul McCartney. You got to hear this woman harmonizing all night. Right? How annoying.
It was such a special concert. Like, I really felt like he was singing in my living room.
Right.
But I had this lady behind me who decided I needed to hear her singing in my living room instead.
Jesus.
She was harmonizing. And the problem was people were going, "Oh, we heard you on YouTube. You have such a great voice." I was like, "Oh, shut the fuck up. I just want to hear the
look at all the lovely people."
Yeah, it was like he was singing Golden Slumbers and she's like, "Golden Sleep." Like she had to hit the high.
Boy, you've got to carry that weight.
All right, those are two homosexuals singing to each other. It is so absolutely clear in that clip.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. I mean, come on out, Howard. It's okay.
Come on, baby. Water's fine.
You're fine, man. You can come out. We won't think any less of you because we can't.
Well, we can't.
We can't, so it's okay. Don't worry about it.
So then we have a little bit on Alex Earl. And you know what? I don't really think she's that attractive.
The only thing she has going for her is she's thin. That's it. That's all she has. She's thin.
Because she's not really the prettiest.
Average.
But she has transformed herself into just being able to parlay whatever success she's had.
But I mean, in Miami,
she was in at least 2 commercials during the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And now she's on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
God, how far they have fallen.
I'm just kind of fascinated by the fact that she has this kind of pull now.
The only thing she has going for her, she's thin. But down in Miami, she'd be like a 6. I mean, seriously. I mean, having gone down there a bunch, I mean, just average.
Yeah, I agree.
Average.
Actually.
What?
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, she's just average. Just nothing super special. What's she, like 23?
Yeah, ish.
It's definitely just okay. That's nice.
But but listen. If that Huck Tour girl can parlay whatever the fuck she had,
well, she's kind of disappeared since she tried to do her little scam.
What happened to her?
I think she's making sure she's on the run so she doesn't go to
Seriously,
jail.
what happened to her?
Well, she's got to go to jail. I mean, Jesus, she actually committed fraud. She committed freaking fraud. I'd lay low too.
Huck Tour girl appears to have completely destroyed her life with that disastrous meme coin.
No shit, really? But she seems so smart.
God, who could have ever seen that coming?
I mean, she seemed like she was ready to go to Harvard.
I'm going to read that article as soon as we get off of this.
Yeah, I mean, I said it when she did it. It's like, honestly, this is serious jail time for what she did. I mean, when you pull the carpet from underneath people, that is jail time.
And she's stupid enough to have no idea what she was doing.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't matter.
She had people.
Ignorance of the law does not protect you.
Oh, no doubt. And she promoted it, so it's all on her.
You know what? The more I look at this girl, those are fucking implants.
Yes, of course they are.
And they're horrible implants. I mean, god damn, those are bad implants.
You know the delicious twist of fate with this girl, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me just give
me delicious twist of fate. Because I mean, I can go anywhere in Tampa and see a chick hotter than that.
Her stepmother is Ashley.
No, you're joking.
Who was the chick that had the affair with the governor?
Yes.
And yeah, that's
wow.
So that's her actual mother, but then her parents got divorced, and
I can't understand
why. Father then married fucking Ashley Dupree chick.
He married her?
Yes.
Wow.
Which she was a fucking call girl. He married.
Yeah, exactly. You don't marry that, you rent that. That is insane.
Isn't wow. That's who her dad wound up with, a call girl. Wow. So I think it's kind of weird. Right. She had that affair with Elliot Spitzer. He had to quit.
Yeah, where he wore the socks in bed.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I just thought that was fascinating.
That is wow. That's craziness.
Right?
That is oh my God. Wow. You know what though? We have more of the clip of Howard talking about Alex whatever her name is.
Get to hear Paul McCartney.
Yeah. Hang on.
Hey Howard, how are you?
I'm okay. What's up?
They're teasing the new Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
Oh, Jesus.
And your girl, Alex Earl, she's looking all right in her bikini. I was wondering if you saw the photos.
I didn't even know they still had a Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
Earl? Who's that?
Wait, hold on. Stop there for a second.
That is it. That's all I got.
All right. So Blobbin doesn't remember a person that came into the show even though Blobbin was in New Jersey and Howard was in Miami.
Yes.
Yeah, so Blobbin was on Zoom, but still doesn't remember that this girl came in to the show in Miami and was there for over an hour.
Yes.
Just wow.
Yes.
How does it work
Well,
when like?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, you showed up.
Shut up. I had my.
I'm just teasing you.
Well, you got to remember, Robin has problems remembering things like flammable and not flammable. So there's that.
So my other part, though, about this is that afterwards, Howard, when she dressed up like Mother Teresa when she came in here.
Right. He was upset that she was in basically a parka.
And I'm just saying to myself, maybe the 23-year-old girl didn't want to show off to the 70-year-old grandfather. I don't know. Maybe a little, maybe just be a little bit creepy to her.
You guys flew out to Coachella, and I'm saying to myself, where did the money come from to fly out private to Coachella when you're a college student?
I know, it is insane the opportunities I've been offered, and that's what people are like. How are you doing?
It is a parka.
I'm like, it is so hard to say no when these brands are offering you these insane things, and I'm so grateful to bring all my friends with me.
She makes millions.
And it's such a cool experience.
I know, it makes me angry.
Flying out to Coachella, I assume you're skipping class or you're going to class.
I work around it. One of my classes is online, and then other ones, it's either like if it's something, I talk to my professors. I've tried to work around like how many absences I can have for the semester, but it's really been like a work-school balance this semester.
Do professors say to you, "Listen, Alex, you're in college. I'm not letting you go
get it together.
You want to go to Coachella? That's what
Yeah.
you're asking me
I
for?"
mean, there's some things like that.
Could he sit any further away from her? Jesus
No,
Christ.
no. Well, it's an icky girl. The other thing is, what is she studying? Basket weaving? I mean, seriously.
Who knows? Who knows?
I mean, there's no way there's an MBA in that girl's future.
She doesn't need it.
No, I know she doesn't need it, but
but
she's thin.
It's funny to think that her professors don't take advantage of this young lady. You think they go, well, I tell you what, little hussy, I have a new way of scoring people. It's called ass no pass. So,
Ass or pass, baby.
According to this, Alex Earl is worth about $8 million currently.
That makes me so angry. It really does. It makes me very, very angry.
Bro, it's so it really is so fucking depressing.
No, it just makes me angry.
It's
not
so
even depressed.
fucking depressing, man.
I'm here actually. I have to actually like work, and this hua like literally. I've watched the videos, and they are absolutely painful. Painful.
Yeah, she is painful.
I mean, and those two bowling balls on her chest are.
We're not her target audience, though, sweetheart.
I understand that, but Jesus,
Wait,
this is sad.
Who is this hussy?
Okay, Robin. So Alex Earl is an influencer. She's
an influencer.
Okay, aren't there like a million influencers?
Yes, of course there are. There's almost too many. But she's on TikTok, and she also
look at those things.
What does she do on
terrible.
TikTok? Just show her body.
That's all she has to do.
Right. What else does she have to do?
And those two horrible implants. I mean, they're bad.
She does a lot of get ready with me kind of things.
Yeah, like doing her makeup and stuff, and all the other.
Right. And she's always going out. She's always going somewhere. She's always. That's a pretty dress.
It is a pretty dress.
Yeah, it looks good on her. Oh, look at her. SNL 50th anniversary. Here we come.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Jesus
God
wept.
damn, dude. Do you think that pisses off Dan Aykroyd that nobody gave him a holler?
They did. He actually said nope.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did. He turned it down.
Yep.
Have you seen Jim Belushi lately? It's like
no.
If they ever did another Blues Brothers sequel, like Jim Belushi would have to be the skinny one, and Dan Aykroyd could be the fat one.
Oh Jesus!
That's her boyfriend, who I guess is a.
Oh my God!
Is like a baseball or football dude or something.
Oh, something.
See, yeah, this is yeah. Look, I eat just like you do, even though she weighs 17 pounds.
Well, she doesn't show you that she threw it up in the bathroom after she was done.
Look at all this food. I can't even imagine that she eats any of it.
No, she does, but then it's binge and purge.
I got news for you, honey. We don't eat hot dogs by shoving them down our throat and then pulling them back out like you do.
Exactly.
Workout gurus, don't come for me. This is just what I do. Here I am running outdoors. Let me show everybody what I do. Look at her.
Jesus.
Okay, she's a hot chick. Besides that, why would anybody give a shit about her? She's a damn a dozen.
Exactly. Especially in Miami.
What? But she's parlayed whatever it is that she does do into
Good for her.
whatever. Yeah, she did the
On Arby's?
She did the Carl's
What's it?
Jr.
Parties.
Well,
Carl's
you know
Jr.
what? Every saloon needs a spittoon.
Exactly.
She did the Carl's Jr. thing this year. Yeah, so she's all over the place.
Yes, absolutely. Famous star.
Sure.
You know what? Beefus would probably friggin' lose its mind over this.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Beth knowing that she could at least maybe been part of this silliness of just being a hot chick? Although Beth was never really a hot chick.
There was no part of her that could be.
There was no part of Beth that was
Yeah,
hot,
yeah.
and B, Beefus isn't intelligent enough to be able to
honestly,
do this.
Honestly, OnlyFans would have been her her
Oh,
high
absolutely.
water.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, agreed. So then I was listening to them talking to JD about his life and what.
I tagged you on this with Creeper.
I can't believe we're already into this 2 fucking hours. We have digressed so much. Apologies in advance.
We're going off the rails here.
Way off the rails. So they're talking about how JD was invited on Valentine's Day to go have brunch with Jason and Blit. So why is Jason
By himself?
By himself on Valentine's Day with Jonathan Blit?
He ate his wife.
Or his wife realized what she was married to and went,
Oh, dude,
holy
come on.
fuck.
Have you seen her? She's like the female version of him.
No, she's pretty. What are you talking about?
Is she
She's
really?
actually good looking.
Oh, prove
Okay.
it.
He
I don't
married
believe it.
above his weight.
Prove it.
Prove it. Show it. I know I'm right on this.
Well, dude, I'm not.
He
not
he
disagreeing.
married way above his weight. Way
Oh,
above it.
That's a lot.
I know. That's the sick part. This chick's actually good looking, and she has like talent.
Okay, Dennis.
Am I delusioned right now?
To stop talking.
Oh, maybe he married equal. Okay, I thought he had married above his weight.
I mean,
but then again, that's not hard.
Jason, so that's not that hard to do. It's correct.
Yeah, I mean that's literally like if it's breathing, it's above his weight. But I think she maybe there's not happiness going on there.
Yeah, there's no pictures with his wife. It's
just a bunch of guys.
Just a bunch of guys.
Wait, there's a picture with her. Isn't that a picture with her?
No. There she is.
How about there? When's that from?
111 weeks ago.
Holy shit. See, she doesn't look bad there.
No, she's not. She's an average.
She doesn't look bad at all. She's above his weight there. Definitely way above his weight. Uh-oh.
There's no posts.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Kason Japlin's going to be moving in with JD in a hot plate.
All right, she's cute. She is.
She's cute. I told you, above his weight. Way above his weight.
Yeah. Bro, look at him though, man. Fucking.
Well, I mean, shit, that's a low bar.
He is literally this century's Quasimodo, bro. Anything he hooks up with is going to be above his weight.
He almost is a caricature. He is a caricature.
Bro, man.
Brutal.
He should be ringing bells in Notre Dame, man.
Their Nutrisystem saying, "'Tis the season for gaining weight." No, just kidding. 'Tis the season to losing weight or keeping that weight off it.
Shut up.
Jesus,
Yeah. Well, anyway, hasn't been pictures of his wife and him in a long, long time.
Yeah, and he's going out without her to brunches.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I have a feeling there's trouble in paradise.
I would agree with you. And
It's more like trouble at the all-you-can-eat buffet.
yeah, and maybe she wised up. I don't know. I don't know.
I think that maybe she saw that she could actually get a human.
So let's hear a bit of that just so that we can see what goes on there.
Sure. I'm with him on that. Like if Blit called me or Jason and said, hey, let's go out for brunch. I'm like, how many hours will that take? And like, I'd rather.
I mean, that's what I do. I timed out the drive there, to how long I'm going to have to eat there, to drive back, and then I have to worry about parking. I don't know where I'm going to park wherever they went. So a lot of these things go in my head.
I'm with
A lot
you.
of thinking going on.
Yeah,
you have no idea. Just no idea.
No idea.
I'm with you. It's
Don't
tricky.
ask.
You are not with him.
I
You
am.
be out there with Blit and what's his name?
Jason.
All of a sudden, I forgot Jason's name.
Everybody
You'd be out there
does.
with
Don't
Blit
feel
and
bad.
Jason,
Yeah.
if you didn't have a wife.
Oh yeah,
You
that's a
remember
different story.
when you were
That's true.
on the prowl? You
Yeah, so these guys apparently are on the prowl, and that's why
Ooh.
Valentine's
Women
Day.
hide them
Oh,
Ruh-roh.
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 Jason's gonna lose half.
Okay, I got to get to the rest of these clips. We've been on way too long. So
We're
here
having
is
fun though. Unlike
here
this
he's
morning, I
talking
didn't have any
about
fun.
JD with what's her name? Sabrina Carpenter.
Carpenter, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Here, the fucking delusion is so real.
So Selena
never know when-
Carpenter.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Hang on.
You never know when Sabrina Carpenter will stop by. So keep that thing shaved.
Yep.
And she's
Sure.
a cutie. I could see you with Sabrina Carpenter. I think you'd have a nice life with her.
She's
A career.
She doesn't take herself seriously. Yeah, she's funny.
She doesn't
Talented.
take herself seriously.
No, she did on the Grammy. She was doing a whole like jokey performance.
Okay. In no world. I
Show
mean,
a picture of JD and Sabrina Carpenter because
so
it is literally like two different species coming together.
Yeah. So let's start with Sabrina Carpenter. Let's give a little
Give
look.
a nice picture of her.
Yeah, and I'm trying to do the pretty one. Hold on one second. Oh, that's not a good one. Give me a second. Sorry. I don't even know her music. I gotta be honest with
I
you.
know nothing about her. I don't really care. It's just that JD talking about any girl, especially one that's 20 years younger than him. No,
Okay, that's her.
that's her. Okay. Yes. Okay. Nice. Scary. She's with an old woman. Oh, that's.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Paul McCartney. Yeah, she's good looking.
Yeah, she's a cute girl.
She's young. She's good looking. Yeah.
She's got some hot music going on right now.
Yeah.
And so yeah, like that. And then let's go to JD. Here he is eating escargot.
So me, it's still alive or something? No. I got this.
They're still running with like.
I like that.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me give you another one.
He's growing his beard out.
You don't need a cocktail.
Well,
Keep it going.
listen to me,
I'm
will you?
listening. I'm take it easy.
I really only mainly drink like a whiskey or whatever on like a Saturday.
Jesus
A Keurig cocktail maker.
Yeah. So I thought it'd be interesting
It's a robot.
wake up every now and then and have like an actual cocktail made and whatever.
Well, I don't think you could make it. You don't really need a machine.
No, I'd rather a machine.
Who's doing the filming of this? Oh, I see the GoPro right there.
Yes, they're cutting the two GoPros together.
I don't trust myself to make a cocktail.
Come on.
You know that machine will just sit and collect dust, right?
Come on,
And you won't use
Carpenter.
it.
He's available.
What kind
Look
of
at that.
cocktails does it make?
So there's 4 separate things. Like Keurig cups.
Yeah.
So there's like you keep like a rum, a whiskey,
This is what they
a
do.
vodka.
I'm getting dumber listening
Hey,
to
good for
this.
you.
If you want one.
Guess what? I'm fucking expressing myself.
Yeah, no, you
and I'm
can
thinking
express
about
yourself. Yeah. You should get one. Don't get angry
I'm
at
gonna
me.
get one now.
How much are they?
Like $300 something.
Yeah, okay.
The cocktail.
God, he's such an idiot.
It's a robot. Come on. It's a
He is
robot.
so uninteresting, man.
I hope you know what you're doing. That's all I'm thinking.
You think I know what I'm doing?
I don't know.
I know what I'm doing.
I
Who
hope
gives
so.
them a budget to get
have
a
no seatbelts.
1958 TR3 in Paris to drive
Like
to?
we're not the only cars on the road.
I don't know, but they didn't have the
fucking rush
budget
hour.
to, I don't know, have any guests come into the show.
Beautiful city.
Yeah.
This
What
car
a
is
douchebag
fucking
move to have your
insane.
hat backwards.
You want to drive it?
Hi,
No. Why
douchebag.
not? I want nothing. I barely want to be. I don't want to be in this car right now.
You know, I don't want to be in this car.
You're gonna turn left. You're gonna go left.
God, I hate everything about you.
Jesus wept. There he is. That's a great
You
picture.
must have been
There he is.
filled
Oh.
with tremendous.
What? Tell me.
No, the pic though of him up close because he's just so sexy. Sabrina Carpenter would just absolutely just go, "My God, take me."
Yeah,
He says, look how sexy he is. Look at that sexist. Look how sexy that is.
Brady walked more steps
He's available,
in
ladies.
5
Hey,
days.
he is completely free, ladies.
Honestly, I hate both of them equally. I think that they're just like vile. Just
Oh dear God. Oh my God, can he be more fleshy? Jesus.
wow. Wow.
I mean, he is as fleshy as they come.
Disgusting.
I mean,
White
that is some pretty vile shit there.
grotesquity.
Ugh.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. You know,
Xavier, have anything to add there?
I don't know. I was watching the Fillmore podcast while you were doing that. This is like absolutely the worst.
Like that.
It's
That's
below. It's beneath anybody.
Jeez.
I mean, who would have thought that the Stern Show would have turned into less charismatic version of Jeff the Drunk, bro?
Yeah. Horrible. All right. End of clips. So the last ones we have Richard Christie's wife at the parade. Let's hear
All
that.
right, wait, let me set this up.
So your wife?
Yes.
Hold on. Let me set. Before this came on, he said, "Oh, we're about out of time," and this was at 9:54. Then suddenly he remembers he had 16 more minutes to kill to get to 3 hours, and then this pops on. It is so blatant that he just knew where 3 hours was. It's absolutely hilarious. So now we just kill time with Christy, who is absolutely
insane.
She's insane, and it makes me angry that they've reproduced twice.
Keep in mind, this week he's doing 6 hours of content. Most people can't go to lunch when they go to work before the 6 hours. That's how little is expected of him. And even that, with that, he can't fill up a one day's worth of content.
No.
No.
Who's Adam Bush, Jacob Ryan? Who's Adam Bush? Who's Adam Bush? We don't
What
know.
is an Adam Bush?
What is a bush? What is a bush? Do you guys watch Blunder Years today? John's a monster. Who? What? Who? What?
Oh, I guess they're talking about some dabbling.
Oh yeah, I'm off that double train. Just waiting for the fucking inevitable to.
Waiting
fall.
for the crash.
Waiting for the crash. All right, so here's Richard Christie's wife at the parade.
I've started yelling too. Will you tape your wife yelling, Richard? This is Richard's wife screaming at the Super Bowl parade. It's it's unbelievable.
We love you!
Jesus Christ.
This
Wow.
is better.
Just let it go.
That I mean, he literally married a lunatic.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, he married a lunatic. I mean, of all the marriages on the show, I mean, and there are a few really insane ones, like Fred and the listener he married, Allison, who was a listener. He married her on Dial-A-Date.
Yeah.
This may be even more disturbing. This is a mother of 2 children. Just let that set in for a second. Just let that sit in.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I mean, it's not good.
I got nothing.
We're all fucking doomed.
Yeah, Richard found someone to breed with. Yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah, and look what he bred with.
There's someone for everyone, my friends, and we know this. All right, last clip of the day. I really got to be done with this show because I'm exhausted. All right, here we go.
Yes, you do. You better.
Again, I start recording when I think he's going to be leaving, and he just doesn't leave. He just
Nope.
doesn't fucking leave. He just
Got to remember, it's got to go to 10:10.
Is that this crowd is now feeling like winners. But they would never.
Yeah, what the fuck is Robin talking about? So what
I
is
have not a fucking clue.
Xavier,
They feel like winners.
They feel like winners, and they
She
shouldn't.
has no clue herself.
I mean, that's like that reminds me of the Seinfeld when they're getting ready for when they're watching the marathon, and the lady yells out the window, "You're all winners!"
Just listen. Sorry, let me go again.
The fuck was going on?
Yes, you do. You better. Okay.
That bothers me, Howard, is that
why does it bother you?
This crowd is now feeling like winners.
Why? Wait.
Never, ever have the discipline or the tenacity to become that.
What?
Watch the.
Wait. Stop for a second. Stop. Hold on. What the fuck does she mean? Like, literally, what does she mean? Like, that people that are in this crowd are such social deviants that they have absolutely nothing going on in their lives and they're complete utter losers living in basements. Is that what she's basically saying?
I don't know, but you know what? When your team wins the Super Bowl, you want to go out and celebrate. Everybody does it. New York, LA, Chicago.
I don't even understand what Robin's point is.
You all think they're winners. I don't know. She doesn't know.
Before we leave, and we have to leave, find out which staffer is the biggest pervert when I reveal the results of the pervert test tomorrow. Will it be Richard Christie? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is the pervert test results. Yeah. And also check out the SiriusXM app because, the boys put out a beautiful video of SNL on Stern Roundtable, which is, John Hine and Gary Dell'Abaccio. And that's in the Howard Stern section of the SiriusXM app. A bunch of people talking about Saturday Night Live and how they put the show together, and it's quite good. Anna Gasteyer, John Lovitz, Mikey Day, Lorraine Newman, Chris Kattan, Bobby Moynihan, and Kevin Nealon. We do have to end this fun fest, though, right now, and I want to remind you to watch 1923. What is 1923? It's another one of those great shows from executive producer...
He has no idea what his name is. He has to read it.
Taylor Sheridan. Taylor Sheridan. On Sunday, February 23rd, 1923, the Yellowstone origin story returns. Streaming only on Paramount Plus.
All right, shut up. That's enough.
The thing is, he didn't realize, even though he read that, he didn't realize that it's in its second season.
No, he had no idea.
He had talked like it was just starting. And the thing is, earlier in the show, he was ripping on Peacock's app. Right?
Oh, right. Because he was trying to watch the Saturday Night Live thing.
Which he didn't watch at all. He didn't watch any of it. And he was ripping on Peacock. And
was it not on NBC?
It was. It was on NBC.
It was, and he could have TiVo'd it.
Now the funny thing is, though,
TV now he doesn't have TiVo anymore.
So DirecTV could have recorded it too. The funny thing is that he doesn't. The balls on him to rip anybody else's app. When Sirius puts out that hunk of shit.
Worst piece of shit ever.
Universally panned as the worst app in the history of
it is literally an app that's unusable on any format. It is horrible on your phone. It is embarrassing on Android Auto. I mean, it literally does. It literally doesn't work well anywhere you want to use it. And he's going to sit there and rip on Peacock.
And nothing that they promised during that thing that we watched actually came to fruition.
Nothing. It is now, what is it now? 15 months? 15 months. And nothing has happened. 15 months later.
I mean, this company has the forethought of the Cleveland freaking Browns in signing people to freaking contracts and shit.
I mean, literally, it's like investing in like horse cart, like carriages in 1920.
No, it's like investing in Enron now.
By the way, there is no problem with the Paramount
No.
website. I think what his problem is that he probably has the version that has commercials, and you have to sit through them. You can't fast forward through them, and so it probably fucked him up.
So
thinking that he
the
could-
almost billionaire can't drop like $10 to make sure they can like not have commercials.
And just so you know, he can write all this shit off.
I know.
All his cable bills, all his streaming service, he can 100% write that shit off.
The funny thing is though that he has that his app, he's behind a double fucking paywall, and his app makes it hard to go through commercials.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
I fast forward through that shit all the time. I mean, that's all we do is like fast forward through commercials. Thank God you were there in the morning, Dennis. Seriously.
You know, I was watching the other day. I actually on YouTube you can watch all of John Hines, that Food Nation or whatever the hell that was. Man, that's that show he had about fast food places.
Yeah.
Man, it's even worse watching it now than when we. First,
You know what the sad part is? He stole that from Case and Chaplin. That was Case and Chaplin's idea.
That's right. We should. Do,
and
can we
Case
do a
and
show on
Chaplin would have been a better person because he's just a big fat slob. And yes, I would take advice from a big fat slob going to fast food restaurants.
I mean,
I hate everything about him.
I think we should rewatch that for like a Patreon show. Because
oh, I think so too,
he is
because
so
it
bad
needs
in
to be
it.
destroyed.
Like, it's literally like they got some dude like walking on the street. Hey, you want to be a host of a show?
Yeah, let's do that.
White Castle's rise to cult status
Oh
was
my God, the Automatron.
in 1921. The country was anti-beef thanks to The Jungle, a novel denouncing the meatpacking industry.
Oh.
But Kansas native
I hate
Billy
this
Ingram
music. I
changed
hate
public
the-
perception by building a fortress.
You don't like his read?
How long did a billion fast food burger joint?
You know, we were the first to sell 1 million, and even more importantly to us, we were the first to sell 1 billion.
But he had hair.
Burgers. Yeah.
Like any super fan, I'm dying to see how these craveable sliders are made. Go behind the counter.
Yeah,
Jesus,
no,
Wes.
nobody wants to see how they're made.
Yeah,
all I think about is how much toilet paper I need after watching that.
Okay, in case I'm sure most people here have had White Castle. The only time to ever eat White Castle is when you're drunk out of your fucking
3
mind
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 2, 3 in the
And
morning.
you need to have a colonoscopy the next day because you'll be
it is
cleaned out.
Really, that's the only way those steam burgers are.
Yeah, but you know what? They come frozen now, and you can throw them in the microwave, and they taste exactly the same.
Which is
There's
why I
no
don't buy
drop
them.
of flavor or anything. They're called belly bombs for a reason. They just
Yes,
it's
they
those
are.
little onions that'll just fucking kill you. They will kill you.
Yeah, it's something I don't crave.
That was just something so delicious when you're like,
You actually picked
oh,
a good episode. The KFC episode, which I saw, is so embarrassing, bro.
Everything
So
he did on that show was embarrassing.
what was the name of that show? I can't believe I googled
Fast
it.
Food Mania.
Fast Food Mania. All right, I'll have to see if we can download all of them.
You're
What
lucky, Autobat Al.
Do they have Crystals? Crystal's just a clone.
Oh,
of,
Crystal's down here. It's absolutely disgusting.
Crystal's is White Castle, no? Or
No, Crystal is an imitation of White Castle.
all right, I'm
Yeah.
bored of this. I gotta go. I can't do this anymore. It's already almost 11 o'clock, and I have to go to sleep. So, yeah, like that. All right, Dennis, what's going on in DJ's Classic Garage?
A lot. I have a video coming out tomorrow because I actually had to work on my car,
Mhm.
so I kind of delayed my video. And it's on how the new V8 thing with the Stellantis and Dodge may not be the whole truth. So that's coming out. I'm gonna have a video on how to cool your garage very soon. That's a very useful one.
Yes,
And
yes,
I'll
yes.
probably have a video on what the hell happened to my car and why I'm doing it. So there's
Mm.
that. And I have look, new shirts.
What is that?
That is Grand Spalding Dodge in
Yay.
1969. There's a Super B. There's a Charger 500. You got the showroom. It's available on my on my little website over there, Spreadshirt. You can go through my YouTube and go and order as many as you want. It's a pretty
Yeah.
cool looking shirt.
Go to DJ's Classic Garage and look in his links to find his t-shirt site. Yes?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. Love you both. I have to go to sleep.
So do I.
Already, this is 2 hours.
I gotta get up at 6. I gotta get up 6:15 in the morning. So
2.5 hours of this shit show.
hey,
2.5
this was
hours.
fun though. I had more fun with this than the 3 hours this morning.
Yes, I know. And thank you everybody for sticking with us. We really always appreciate that you
Thank
actually
you.
do this show for 2.5 hours. I can't even imagine. But we will be back tomorrow. We'll have the pervert test that nobody cares about.
No, nobody cares.
You know, there's nothing about that that's going to be interesting, and it's going to drag it out for like hours on end. And
It's gonna be 2 hours of the show.
It's going to be horrible.
It's
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, we shall see you anon. Thank you everybody for participating with us. And yeah, we'll see you then. So thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any discussion at RadioGunk.com in the forum section. Follow us on Instagram or Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so that you know when we're going to have a new show. Thanks.